Hi, it's Pyram King, and just testing out, making sure everything works okay. We're going to be starting our session here shortly, session 57, if you can believe it. A couple little notes here as we're waiting for some players to log in. Number one, our players are now on their final march towards Ravenloft. They're heading up the Tesser River. It's a fork in the river from the Luna River. On their way to march onto Ravenloft, hopefully to sneak in to Ravenloft without being seen. Meanwhile, the other factions within Barovia are marshaling their forces for a full-scale assault and war on Castle Ravenloft. So pretty exciting. This will be a short session. They're going to be, the players have all leveled up to level 9, so we're going to do some housekeeping at the beginning of the session, and they're going to be marching down Luna River. It won't be a full session. Two reasons for that. I am still, unfortunately, located in my Airbnb with my phone hotspot, making things a little different. I can't even stream my video just because of the bandwidth issues that I have here. However, the new internet's being installed at the new location, and I should be moving in there next week. Next week also is a holiday and a moving week for me, so there'll be no session next week, but the week after we'll be back. A couple of things going on for the Curse of Strahd guides, the video guides, Foundry modules, and PDFs. I just released the Barovia Encounters video guide. If you haven't seen that, you can go over to my YouTube channel. It's Barovia Encounters. Includes 3 unique encounters. Includes the Lone Sentry Tower that's near Castle Ravenloft. That's where Sergei was killed by his brother Strahd. Ties in some interesting lore and history, including the suicide of Tatiana. There's the Luna River crossing. That's an interesting encounter. We have a new creature, the Necker. Along with that, we have a kind of a absent-minded, friendly revenant. And then the third unique encounter is at the Raven River Bridge. That's the bridge going across the Raven River up towards Kresk. There's an old windmill and sheep farm with a lady that's living there, and she's a shepherd, but secretly she's a druid. She ties into some interesting stories about the druids. She knows some stuff about the Fey Quest, the Green Gem. So it's interesting, both role-playing mechanic, and then there's the werewolf and wolf hunting her sheep. So there's also a combat encounter there as well. So those 3 just came out for the Barovia Encounters. You can check those out. I am currently working on the Abbey. Most of it is done, but there's some lore, there's some additional content I'm adding. I will be touching some things such as some alternative little things such as Lunch Break Heroes, and referencing some of his content in that video. So the Abbey will be coming up next. I'm almost done with that, as well as the random encounters of Barovia, which is kind of getting rather expansive with the roll tables and everything. So one of those 2 will be done here in the next week or so. I am moving next week, so it's going to be a little bit, might not be next week, but I'm working on it as quickly as possible for everyone. A couple other things I'll be working on. As you know, I'm working on some stuff for the Wizards of Wine, Yester Hill, and Solenka Pass, as well as a special side encounter. It's the von Habsburg Estate, which is an entirely different side quest within Barovia. So all those things are things I'm working on, all to be coming out in the next few weeks. So I'm really excited about all of that. So we're going to be, I'll be right back. I'm looking forward to the players logging in. We're going to be doing some cleanup, housekeeping, getting everybody ready for level 9, and enjoying this session. So I will see you guys shortly.
it's like it's not going to be better than what I'm using already, so it doesn't really matter. Basically, is what my I think I came to.
Really? What are you using right now? Because right now we're using...
Conjure animals, but it's a level CR3 instead of CR2, so the wolf's, you know, is basically as good as the Fae that you get from Summon Fae, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Conjure animals. Conjure Fae is CR6.
Oh wait, what is it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're thinking of something different.
We're talking Conjure Woodland Beings, but Conjure Woodland Beings we wanted for something else, and I can get that as is. I'm asking Conjure.
Oh, Conjure Fae, yeah.
Yeah, the CR6 one.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
The one that both you and Ileanys can get, because Warlocks as well.
So I think I was
level 6.
I think I was thinking of Summon Fae.
No, you were thinking of Conjure Woodland Beings.
No, I was thinking of Summon Fae.
Okay.
The Summon Fae is...
Well, I was thinking of Conjure Woodland Beings, and that is the same as Conjure Animals, yes. But again, it has its upsides, shall we say.
Hey, Elvin, did you level up your character?
Yeah. Beliefs.
Yeah, I'm still thinking a bit. Okay, now
it says level 9 on there, so...
Oh, it says level 8 on there.
Level 8, I'm sorry, level 8.
Yeah.
And are you going to roll for hit points, or going to take the average?
Take average.
Okay.
How do we change?
Hello.
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 How do I change the level?
You should be able to do that in your...
Go to your actual character, like the... it's... So go under... Features, and right-click on whichever class you want to level, and click Edit, and then go into Details, and just increase the class there. Yeah. I know that the Plutonium has a better way of doing it, where it adds all of the new stuff as well, but I'm not sure if that's something... And like, if we were... You would need to import it again from D&D Beyond, and that has its own problems, so you'll just have to, like, do it custom-wise.
And, Tim, you're leveled up?
Doing that as I speak, and I'm choking on chicken nuggets. I got held up by work, so chicken nuggets, all I had
no worries.
capacities for. And yeah, I added a level, I think. Okay, so last time I was torn between actually choosing to learn deep speech, because I get to do that as a level 3 fighter, or choosing proficiency in a skill. So, because picking deep speech feels kind of cheesy, but not entirely out of character for Herjann, I will roll a d20. If it's 10 and up, I'll pick deep speech, and if it's below, I will pick a skill proficiency, which will probably end up being worthless, because I don't think we need history to beat Strahd at this point. Well, anyway, here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that solves that. I guess I've been carrying around scrolls that teach me deep speech.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh my god. That's a natural 20. That's me. If there was, to be fair, if there was, ever a role that would allow you to just suddenly learn deep speech when you need it, a natural 20 would be it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's appropriate.
Let me see where... Why did it give me an extra fighting style? I don't get an extra fighting style. Range.
All right. And Leah, did you roll up for your stuff, or did you do that last week?
I wasn't here last.
Yeah, I also HP is also something that do I roll? It's it
You
was
either roll or you
average plus con or
Yes.
roll plus con, right?
Yes.
That's correct.
I mean, it's a guaranteed 7 if I take the average. Kind of hard to beat that by rolling, isn't it?
No.
Well, no,
Again,
you could roll higher.
Technically,
I mean, yes. I mean,
here's-
yes, but
yeah.
It is more likely you'll
technically-
roll lower.
Yeah, technically speaking, the rolls are higher than average a little bit. So you get, on average, you would get more HP by rolling.
Wait,
Obviously,
by
it's less consistent.
average, I don't. Wait, no, I don't round down
we-
because it's a 1d10. Half of that is 5 plus 2 makes 7.
Yeah,
I guess the
roll
expected
on the
outcome is
dice.
a 5.5 plus con.
Exactly. And if you take it as is, you will get 5 because it's when you're rolling from 1 to 10. But when you're taking average, you just take the average of the highest number. So in this case, you divide it by 2, so you'll get 5 HP.
Is this a homebrew rule? Because from base 5e you'd get 6, not 5.
No, you would get 5.
If you look in your, I don't know if you have a player's handbook, it'd be 6, not 5.
Are you sure?
1d.
For some reason they bias it towards taking the average.
I think I'm done with the.
Oh, or 6. I see it. In,
We're-
yeah, in that
we-
case, there's no.
Leah, did you roll for the orb?
Well, in that case, there's no.
not
point
the orb yet, I'm
taking
gonna
the
do that
roll
now.
unless you want to. Like, why do they bias it higher? That makes no sense. Well,
I think the outcome of rolling low is worse than the potential or the impact of rolling high,
And
if that makes sense.
yeah, so this is gonna be, when we start, it's gonna be the evening of the 5th. So you're gonna have, we'll be going into a long rest the evening of the 5th. Wasn't that right? They were coming on the 5th, or was it the 6th?
The 5th was this. Yeah, we're in the morning of the 5th. We're gonna basically chill until the
Right.
evening of the 5th.
Okay.
And then we start moving in.
So
I know it's a bit weird.
Right, so I'll let everybody do their around the campfire, get everybody their housekeeping with their leveling up and all their rolls. Then I'll move the time ahead to the evening of the 5th. You guys can set watch. We can do another long rest in the evening. Leah can go ahead and roll for the orb. You guys can do what you need to do for your long rest. And then we'll start the 6th will be the march down the river. If and when it's up to you. If and when Muriel arrives, which she should be coming back in the evening, the evening or the morning. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, she said she'll be back in the evening, but considering how busy she is, if she's not back by the evening, we may have to wait till morning.
Yeah, and Ileanys will be here in a couple of minutes. He's just setting something up. So the only person we're waiting for is Ervan. I sent him out a message, but I don't know if he is going to make it.
Since we're doing all of this housekeeping, Pyram, what would it take to learn Conjure Fey from lore? Would we know? Would we not know?
I'm answering one question here first. Hold on. I can use all 3 per day, or one of the 3. You can use Sponge. You can use them. Each one you can use once per day.
Okay, I assume so. I was just double checking.
Yeah. And then you wanted to see if you could learn
Conjure
something.
Fey.
Conjure Fey.
From lore.
That's a level what, 6 spell?
6.
Let me look into that. Let me take a look. That's Conjure Fey. Let me D&D Beyond. I think I have access to that. Why am I not signed in? I should be signed in. That would be. Oh, there it is. Conjure Fey spell. What kind of Fey are you looking to conjure in specifically?
Ooh, that's a good question. What kind of creature?
A hag.
Yeah.
So Seer level 2, like a green hag. I think that's.
Well, if it was that, I'd probably be pointless using the spells. So,
Yeah.
the spell says up to CR6. So
Yeah, it has a list of
I'm
all
assuming-
the. Oh, those are just samples.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, those are just samples. I thought those were the only ones that you could.
No. There is a big list. Like literally any Fey
Okay.
can be conjured with it.
I don't think it's that big of a list, is it?
6 or under is pretty big of a list.
Well, if you exclude like campaign specific stuff, then I'm pretty sure there's only one CR6
yeah.
Fey.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then there is
obviously.
one for 5.
Yeah, like I would expect it would be stuff that you could conjure within this domain of dread, like obviously not a
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not that big of a list. So let's see. We have a named character, so it doesn't have. Then we have Dusk Hag, Annis Hag, but I'm not sure how specific those are. Then we have Yeet Hound, which doesn't seem to really fit. Oriot is a named character. Siren probably doesn't fit.
Okay.
Yeah, either a green hag or a dusk hag or something on those lines. Oh no, sorry, dusk hag is Ebron. So.
I'm going to say, because I'm going to try to tie it within the Fae, that with the staff, the Fae staff that Kai has, that Kai knows some Druid lore in which he can use that staff to learn how to conjure Fae. And then what I will do is I will come up with a list all the way up to CR6 of different creatures, Fae creatures that you guys can conjure.
Okay.
Okay, so that what it will do is we'll make conjure Fae, because both Fiannos and Kai are druids. Both of them will be able to use that as long as one of the two have the staff. Even if you don't have the staff, for instance, if Kai has the staff, Fiannos will be able to do it as long as he's within eye shot of the staff, and we'll make it and then I'll give you a list of them.
Just saying, feel free to change this, but Conjure Fae is also the two classes that can learn it are Druids and Warlocks. So I'm not sure if you want to say that no for Warlocks.
I'm doing something different with Ileanys, so
Okay.
we'll make this
That's fine.
tied
But
to
keep
the.
in mind that Ileanys may want to learn the spell as well.
Okay, I will. Is he here yet? No.
Because I was mentioning it to him before.
Yeah, I was. He has a couple other spells that he wanted to learn, so let me just check.
I'm not
those.
sure if he will. I'm just mentioning that he might.
Let me check with him. Okay, I will check with him. He gave me a list of spells, but that was not one of them. So I will just double check. So what I'll do is I'll give you a list of Fae, and I'll get that for next session. Okay, so for next session you'll be able to do that. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. If there's any particular CR0 through CR6 Fae that you wish to include, just DM me on those, and then I'll make sure to review those as well. And we'll run it like this. Both of you guys can summon one Fae per day. There's no roll or anything as long as you're within visual sight of the Fae staff.
Oh, a one-use spell.
A one-use spells once per day. You don't need to roll for it. It doesn't include a spell slot or a roll or anything like that. And you guys can summon one Fae per day using the staff. So it's one each. I just don't want to get to a point where you just, all of a sudden we've got 300 fucking creatures running around on the screen.
Well, the concentration, so it'll only be one at a time.
Oh, is it?
It'd be like that instead of the
Already.
wolf, basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Okay. I didn't read it was constant. Okay, well then you guys can do it as whenever you want to, but as long as if you break concentration, then the Fae will disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. And all right. So is everybody up level 9? They've got all their hit points, all the spells they want to do done.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually making the fighting spirit thing. I'm trying to see if I can automate it. If not, it's just the thing that gives me advantage. That's not gonna keep me from playing. Because you're talking about spells, I'm just gonna try one last time. It's perfectly fine if you just say no. Did Tyr ever get back to me about Destructive Wave?
Oh yeah.
It's perfectly fine. It's not like I feel underpowered if you just say no. It's just
Let me look at this here.
You just told me to send you some, so these are.
I just saw your message pop up.
the thing about Destructive Wave is also we said we'd tie it to some show of strength, and we might be running out of time to even make that happen on the way to Ravenloft. So it's perfectly fine with me if it doesn't work out. I just wanted to give it a shot.
I will on the way to Ravenloft tell you something that you'll be able to do if in a combat encounter in which you might be able to get this. How about that?
Okay, that's more than I was hoping for, so I'll take it. Thanks.
Okay. And
In that case, I think I'll level up Druid. Because again, I still need the levels for it. I still need to be level.
yeah, I
Basically.
expect to by the time you get into to Ravenloft before any final encounter, you guys will be level 10. So there's one more level that you guys will be leveling up at least. So if you're planning your leveling as such, do so under those circumstances. All right. Well, he is running late, so I'm just going to go ahead and move time forward and to the evening here. And let me just do that. I can always work with them later. So it's 6 o'clock in the evening. You're at your campsite now. You guys are all well rested. You guys should be at total full hit points at this point. You've been assessing what's this huge march that you're going to make up the river. I think. Oh yeah, Ileanys just jumped in. Can you hear me, Ileanys?
Hello.
Hey, hello. Ileanys, we were just doing our leveling up here earlier. Did you level up your character?
I think so. I haven't done everything.
Okay, and your
with him.
your hit points and everything. And then I'm going to do with Ileanys had. Okay, you're taking the average 5+. Okay. Just want to make sure he's got his hit points. Ileanys, we didn't get to talk about your spells there. Do you want to take a brief second right now to go over those? You have those spells. You want to learn one for each level?
Yeah, possible.
Okay, here. So what I'm going to have you do is so you want to just do 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 spells, one from each level, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can even be... Yeah.
So
And, like, my priorities are from the top to bottom.
okay, so what I'm going to do just to make this a little bit more random and fun, and so I'm going to have you roll for each of the level, and we can do the ones in bold that are the ones that you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for the first one. I need you just to roll a d20. If it's 10 over 10, you get the bold spell. If it's under 10, you get the secondary spell.
Okay.
Okay, so it adds a little bit of fun and randomness to it. How about that?
I'm down for it.
Okay, so we're gonna do the Summon Fiend as your first one. So 10 or higher, you get the Summon Fiend. 1 through 9, single digits, you're gonna get the second spell. It's just a straight D20.
Holy shit, Summon Fiend. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Shh, it's called Summon Celestial.
I'm sorry, Summon Celestial. That's what I meant to say. My mistake. I'll just say first or second. I won't say anything more.
Summon Creature.
Summon Creature.
Yes.
So
Yes, it's still a summoning spell. It's still busted.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the creature itself.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a 1d20. 10 or higher, you get the summon spell. Otherwise, you get your secondary spell. Okay, you got that one. Why don't we do the next
Just
one?
barely.
The next one that you wrote down. 10 or higher, you get the bold one. Okay, you got the bold one. And let's do the third one. 10 or higher, you get the bold one. Okay, you get the second one in the third one down.
Damn.
And then let's do the last one. Go ahead and roll. You know what I'll do is I'll let you roll this again for the fifth one, the bold fifth one versus the fourth one. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So you get the fourth level one instead of the bold one. So you know which ones we're talking about. I'll just type them in here. So I know you wanted to keep these.
Okay, I'll just import them, I guess. Or oh yeah, I guess I have to make all of these spells inside Foundry.
I'm gonna see if I can port them over. Hold on. Let me just. You know, I'm not gonna be. Yeah,
We don't have to do it now.
okay. I have DB
just-
Muncher, so I can probably pull all those spells in there.
When you level up, it recognizes it, by the way, and you're able to tell it to. I was wrong about that. It does recognize you leveling up, so it does.
Oh, cool.
Something about a spell book, so you may be able to just get. It will grant it. It will. I'm not sure how it will work for warlocks, because for something like druids and clerics, obviously you know all of your spells. You just need to.
Yeah, I don't remember what prompt it gave me last time I leveled up, so.
But worst case scenario, it gives you all the spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I just. I'm doing the import right now, and I'm gonna.
I can look at the. It should be all on your DDB spells compendium, right?
Yeah, it's importing them right now. So do you have access to it? Oh no, I just turned it off. There you go. You should have access to it. If they're not in there, it's importing them right now.
Yeah, it's some of it is in there.
Right.
I think the Tasha's ones are not. I don't know if you have Tasha's.
I don't own Tasha's now. So you have to manually.
Yeah, I'll just make those. There is a for summon the Chronic Spirit UA, so.
Okay. Okay, it just said it's finished importing. And last but not least, Ervan, is there anything that we need to do for you? You're leveled up. I don't see your character's leveled up to 9 yet, so you want to go ahead and.
Yeah. I was thinking of whether, since I will take out the check it. Okay. Give me. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna get a level fighter.
Okay.
Oh.
Remind me. Did you say defense? Oleg.
What?
Oh my god, the heck is killing me.
So just.
There is a few. If you don't have defense is just +1 AC. Like, why not?
Yeah. But you were doing crossbow most of the time, right?
Well, he does
Yeah.
go into melee.
Oh, you do go into
Already,
melee.
already I have archery.
You already have archery. I'm not sure if the two-weapon fighting. Do you get your modifier on your offhand already?
Yes.
Oh, you already do
Yes.
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need that one. and dueling doesn't help you. You know what? I mean, I would go with defense, or if you want a cool one, interception's always cool, in my opinion. I've seen it used in several characters use it in different campaigns, and I use it on my wizard, and it's been pretty good so far. Especially if you don't have a use for your reaction.
By the way, Ileanys, your mic has a lot of gain on it. Like there's
I'm not using my nice mic because I can't bring the nice mic equipment to.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
that's why I'm on push to talk.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have a reaction.
Don't forget to go to your features and update your Bloodhunter to level 9 too as well.
No, I'm getting, instead of a level 9 Bloodhunter, get a level 1 and fighter.
That's right. My mistake.
Action surge.
That's right. But I don't know. Okay, where is it?
Action surge is your capstone.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
we make it to level 10.
All right. So
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are not really helpful for you because unarmed fighting, you already use unarmed fighting.
all right,
If you have a reaction, interception's good. So dueling or defenses or blind fighting.
So it's 6:30 here now. I'm gonna make a roll. You guys are getting kind of tired. You've been hanging around the fire, contemplating this entire journey that you've all been on around the fire, thinking about. It's really striking a chord to you, the gravity of what's happened, realizing how much of Barovia historically has been kind of under the weight of this mist and the Dark Lord. Run into the marshalling of these factions that are going to be marching on to Ravenloft, and it's really starting to hit home that the most powerful beings within Barovia have given up their magic and given them to you in one desperate hope to finally end the Dark Lord and the Mist and restore Barovia. So it's kind of settling in on you a little bit. It's getting a little late. I'm going to see if anything happens here. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. I didn't mean to roll that for Fiannos, but that's okay.
Did Leea get to finish her level ups?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I did. But I gotta hop off now, bro.
No problem.
Forget that you still have the wisdom book, and you should be able to
See you later,
finish
guys.
that.
No, that's alright. Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't forget to finish your wisdom book, but no problem, Leea. Hey, I will catch up with you later, Leea.
I think
She already did that. Yeah.
No, so she already left. Okay.
That's alright. That's alright.
You hear this flapping above you, and you look and you see this raven circle overhead, and all of a sudden, right down next to Jan, the raven just transforms into Muriel Venshaw. She's slightly out of breath. It's been a difficult flight. I've flown there and given the message to the Keeper of the Feathers. They've mustered their forces and they've flown down to the Wizards of Wine and flying around to warn others that the march on Ravenloft is high. I met with the Revenants. They're moving up the date, and the beacon has been brightened to call in all the Revenants. And of course, I met up with Esmeralda, and she's heading towards the Wizard Tower, and the werewolves are rounding up their forces as well. They will be marching on the 8th as we had planned.
Well, that's all very good to hear. It's not often that you get all good news.
Yes, they're all going to try to be marching on the 8th. So I suggest I'm quite knackered myself, but I suggest we get a good night's sleep in the morning. We can venture down the the fork in the river down the Tesser River. If we make it through the
That's no
forest far enough, there's a path there I can lead you to.
Yeah, that's no problem. We can take the midnight's rest and then continue in the morning.
I need to get some rest. You can see that she's just really winded.
Yeah, really, really tired. Yeah.
So she's going to go into the tent over here and lay down, get some sleep. So what is your watch schedule going to look like here tonight?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I already have a long rest, right? Like at the early
Yeah,
of the
but
day.
we spent that long rest learning all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And like
Yes, but I still took a long rest. I didn't do anything. Didn't expend any resources.
That's right.
So I'm gonna stay up.
Okay.
Because I have immunity exhaustion.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I have all my resources. So I'm gonna stay up.
Okay.
fucking elves.
And
No, not else, but yeah.
And the rest of you are going to rest tonight?
I guess we can
Yeah.
still have watch. We can just have Ervan in every watch. It's not good to leave him alone, just in case.
Yeah, we can just rotate.
Fuck you.
So who
Yeah,
wants
we'll
to
just rotate?
who wants to do you have any particular rotating order or
I don't know. How many of us are there? 5?
yeah, except for
I'll
Leah's
I'll,
out.
do like. Okay.
There's 4 of you.
Okay. In that case, we'll each rotate like 2 hours. I don't know. I'll do
Kyle,
the beginning, I guess.
Kyle will take the last
Okay.
watch.
Okay,
If anyone
so
has any preference, I'll just list them out.
we'll
I'll
do
take the first one.
Fiannos, okay.
I'll go after Fiannos then, because he has this very gentle way of waking me up that I appreciate oh so much.
Okay, Herjann, and then we'll go Ileanys.
I will take the midnight watch.
And then Kai for the morning. Okay, I'm just typing that in there. I didn't know this. I don't know why she selected, but there you go. You can. There you go. So that's the watch rotation that I have it. So you guys.
You typed that in a language that not all of us can see, by the way, but that's fine.
I did. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No worries.
That's kind of fucked up. I'll just do that again, huh?
Her, I would have expected something more like a cop, bitches. But no, it's some weird.
bitches. That's exactly
Elvish
what she
looking
said.
script.
That's exactly what she said.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so you guys are all finding a place to rest here. The fire's kind of dying down. You've had some good rations to eat. Fiannos is sitting up with Ervan and. You hear a noise. Now, by the way, can you guys move your characters where you guys are going to be resting? I've got. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
is that gonna become?
Yeah. So you could be either in a tent or on one of the sleeping
I
bags.
was just gonna be sitting beside Ervan.
Okay.
Well, I'll take the bedroll if no one.
I'm going to put
volunteers.
her in here, and then I guess Ileanys, you're going to be in the tent to the north.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just
By the way, for
move you up there.
housekeeping purposes, Fiannos has 46 HP, Ileanys has 49, Herjann has 57, Kai has question mark, Leea has question mark, Ervan has question mark.
Everyone has 77.
God damn, boy.
I have tough.
Healthy
Yeah.
boy.
So I'm gonna roll this die here. 1's gonna be Kai, 2 will be Ileanys, and 3 will be Herjann. So let me just do this here.
Didn't you say that we hear the sound?
Yeah, you guys hear something, but I have to make a determination on one thing.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Something will happen.
Okay, so it ends up being Herjann. Herjann. Herjann, I need you to roll me a perception check. You don't notice. You don't notice, and you're actually surprised And I'm going to put the three of you guys into a quick combat encounter here. So there you guys are. I need you guys to roll. I'm going to put the rest of you guys in. You guys are asleep though, so everybody else is asleep.
Okie dokie.
Why did it not roll initiative? There we go.
Okay. Herjann, you hear this. You don't notice this right away, but Fiannos and Ervan hear something right next to Herjann. So you're surprised this first round, and we're going to begin combat. Kai, you're asleep, so you don't notice anything at this point. So we're going to move to Ervan. You're next. You hear something right around Herjann. You don't see anything, but you hear something near him.
Okay, I'm gonna get close to him.
Okay.
Is this happening during my watch or am I asleep?
You're asleep.
No,
Yeah,
you're
asleep.
As you
Okay.
get close to Herjann, you see this hand crawling near him.
You okay?
There's a piece of himbo.
I moved 10 feet. I'm gonna. That's weird. Okay. Move 10 feet more. Then get to the. Oh, there's two.
There's two.
Okay. Yeah. Use my bonus action since it's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
I use my bonus. It's what's the time currently? It's like nighttime, right?
It's nighttime, yes. I'm gonna.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to change shape. Like they're hands, they're just hands, right?
They're just hands. They're crawling up Herjann as he's sleeping there.
Okay. I'm gonna shift and with my leg I'm gonna like what's it called? Like shake him, like wake the fuck up.
All right.
So I'm gonna use my action to wake him up.
Okay. Herjann, you wake up, and as soon as you wake up, you turn over on your side, and you have this dead hand crawling up onto your shoulder.
You said I'm surprised, so do I get to do anything? Or
You get to do something.
Other than
You get to
scream,
do.
I
You
guess,
get
like the
one
movement.
action at disadvantage.
One action at disadvantage. It's literally just the hand and it's crawling on me.
On you're shocked. You only see one.
Okay.
There's another one
I'll-
next to you, but you only see the one on your shoulder, crawling up onto your shoulder.
I try to pick it up and throw it in the fire.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity at disadvantage. If you get a 10, DC 10, you can whip it into the fire. Failing that,
You can do it with -1.
I mean, yeah,
with my,
it's technically in a realm of possibilities.
no.
you grab this hand, and as you grab it, and you're kind of caught up in the bedroll a little bit, and you twist and you fling the hand, and the hand actually lands just on the other side of you right here. Ileanys, you're asleep at this point, and Fiannos, it's your turn. You see Herjann just kind of turn and flip this hand, towards the fire, and just kind of lands right next to him in the dirt, right near your feet.
I pick up my dagger,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to skewer it to the ground. So I'm not trying to completely destroy it. I'm just trying to immobilize it by skewering it to the ground.
Just
The one near me.
yeah. Just roll a dexterity check. You're gonna pass, except
Just a
for
weapon attack?
what's that?
Just a weapon attack or a dexterity check?
Do you want to attack it, or are you just trying to skewer it to the ground?
Okay, yep, either way works. I'm trying to skewer it, but yes.
Yeah, if you want to skewer it to the ground, I'm going to have you roll a dexterity DC 5, because it's right in front of you. It's not moving too hard.
Ooh, barely.
You take your knife, your blade, and you just stick it right through the hand, and it's pinned right to the ground. You can see the fingers kind of scrambling really fast, but it's pinned. It can't move at all at this point.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. That's it for my action, and I just say, "What the hell are these?"
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Right underneath underneath the covers at the foot of the bed, there is another one of these creatures right next to Ervan, and he takes a swipe at Ervan. He just runs up the back of Ervan's leg, trying to take a swipe at him. And let's see. It misses Ervan here. Hold on, let me just show you that. I didn't mean to. Why is it being hidden? I don't know why. I'll make it public. Sorry. It misses you. It's right behind you, and the one right next to Herjann tries to attack Herjann as well, and he's gonna take a little.
Yes, the guy with don't know how many AC.
Yeah. It claws at you, and Herjann, it's your turn.
Okay, if I get to act normally this time around, I seeing what Fiannos was trying to do, I will try to use the sun sword to. Obviously, that sword does deserve being smashed into the ground. Point first, I just try to get the hand stuck on the sword, if that makes any sense.
This one.
Did you have another sword? I choose that.
This one right here, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, sure, I have other swords, but like realistically, the sun sword is the only one I can reach after something's attacking me in my bedroll. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
I try to make a little shish kebab out of the.
When you pull out your sun sword, and it just kind of glows for just a brief second, and you can hear this sizzling crackle, and you see the top of the skin of this claw kind of start to crackle, and like it's being roasted, and it starts scrambling very quickly as you've pulled out your sun sword, and just before you bring it down on it, this hand just starts moving radically, and then you've pinned it to the ground, and the thing's just the skin starts to burn and fry. All of a sudden, the whole hand turns to dust as you've touched it with the sun sword.
Holy shit! Damn.
Yeah, that's but actually, in character, there's a satisfied grunt, and I say, I knew this sword was going to come in handy.
All right, the other one is right above you. It's just still pinned to the ground, and its fingers are just moving around rapidly, but it can't go anywhere.
I mean, in that case, since I have 2 attacks even without haste, I can just try to get this one as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'll attack this one normally, because if we have one
you
hostage,
have both of them targeted.
that is a very fair point. Thank you, good sir.
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
Yeah, you just splatter this one. Blood just splatters all over the area. This one is just instantly just chopped up. All right. Kai, you hear this commotion from below you, and you look over there, and you see Herjann now standing up. You see this claw pinned to the ground by the fire. Herjann just chopped up this hand on the fire, and you're kind of looking all puzzled at what's going on.
Yeah, Kai's gonna rub his eyes and try and focus. And he's gonna look around and see if anyone looks injured, which I don't believe they do.
Nope. We don't have a scratch on us.
Yep.
And then he's gonna put his head down and go back to sleep.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Ervan,
I'm gonna move here. This is the only one alive, right?
that's the only one that's alive. It's pinned to the ground right now.
Ervan, as you're moving in, Fiannos says, you see Fiannos kind of looking at it interested, and say,
I'm not.
Says,
Yeah.
Don't kill it yet.
Okay, I'm gonna sniff it and take its scent and try to sniff out any other ones if there is any around. Can I do that with my action?
Yep, you can roll a perception check. With advantage.
Oof, that's low. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay, you don't smell any other of these undead type of hands there. I'm going to end combat there because that one's pinned to the ground.
Did I notice that Kai actually woke up and then just went back to sleep?
You know, Kai, do you want to explain how you woke up?
Like, was it obvious
you were
that
just
he kind
opening
of
your
had,
eye?
like,
So
rubbed his eyes?
Kai's lying down, right? And then he kind of just leans up on his elbow and like looks
And then
around,
goes out.
and then just like
Uh-huh.
falls back down.
Okay, that would be noticeable, I would say. So I go up to Kai and I'm like, I just shake him on the shoulder. Kai, I know you woke up. Come on, let's see. We need to figure out what the hell this thing is.
I want to sleep.
Well, we just got ambushed by some hands, so...
Okay.
Come on. I try to figure out what the hell this thing is, and, like, potentially, you know, any information about it that I can, so... Insight?
Yeah, insight check.
We'll say baby. Still not good, whatever.
It's definitely, you've seen this, it's definitely undead. I want you to roll a history check.
It's a religion.
It could be history or religion. It's you when you look at this hand, when you look at this hand carefully, you see some ruins kind of carved into the hand. You recognize these particular ruins from your order. This was some kind of spell that was performed on undead. It can be body parts or undead themselves to animate them, but to animate them specifically to target somebody. Like it's like a curse, like an animate the dead, but for that dead to hunt down a specific target.
Okay, and can I tell who that target was in our group? Or if they're even in our group?
You can't tell if it. You make the assumption it's somebody in your group, but you don't know who in the group.
Okay, right now the hand is scrambling. Who is it scrambling towards?
It's not scrambling towards anybody. It's just the hand is just fingers are just moving because it's pinned to the ground.
Okay, out of character, I have a question about the mechanics, because I literally just don't know if this is possible, but could I potentially figure out something about the creation or creator of this hand by scrying? Because it's technically something that is very closely related to its creator.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I will let you go ahead. No, that's very creative. Go ahead and attempt to scry on the ruins that are carved into the back of this hand.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, you fuck!
That means karma. I do not want to scry my foot off.
Okay. You can use a karma point so you don't have any action. But you look at it quite puzzled. The only thing you can ascertain that this was done, not too long ago. And you come to the same conclusion, obviously, that Fiannos did, that this is a unique kind of devilish type curse to the undead to hunt down the living, a particular living, not any living, but a particular living. But you can't recognize the rune, and you can't make anything of who it's against and who it's for. The only assumptions you guys both guess, it must be somebody in the camp. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have attacked anybody in the camp.
Yeah, and I mean, it was undetected, and they went for me. Might have just been yeah.
You know what? I want Ervan to roll a perception.
Is that like a sight?
No, it's just sight.
Just a sight perception.
Okay.
Ervan, as you look, as you hear them talking about this curse, you look around and you ascertain that you can't tell because the way the hands kind of crawled into camp, they crawled in up from the south. So it might have not specifically been Huron. It might have just been that was the closest one it came to. So you're able to discern that it is somebody in the camp, but it might not have been Huron. It could have been the entire party, or it could have been somebody else, and Huron was just in the way.
Okay, I say to the others, could you all walk down, like, south for me, one by one, starting with Jan, obviously?
Yeah.
As I keep a very close eye on the hand to see any sort of difference in its reaction to any individual people stepping away from it.
We probably shouldn't be doing it at the same time. I mean, at least for the sake of the narrative, let's say we're not moving at the same time.
Yeah,
even
so
though we
first
just
Jan
did.
goes down, then Ervan, then Kai. Any reaction?
You don't see the hand is just scrambling there. Because it's literally pinned to the ground. The fingers can just move up and down, and it's been moving nonstop, as if it's just trying to scramble. But you can't tell where because it can't turn left or right. It's just literally
Yeah.
pinned to the ground.
This is gonna take a bit of precision. I say to Jan, can you pin it to the ground for me? Like, pin it to the ground with your own hand so that it can't move at all.
Sure.
Okay. After he has it like pinned to the pushed towards the ground, I pull the dagger out a bit out of the hand so that it's still sticking out of the hand, but not enough to impede the hand's movement. So the hand can now move around a bit.
As this is happening, by the way, sorry, I actually, even though it's just a silly hand, I actually brace myself for some struggle. And I guess because I'm just that into details, Pyram, how strong is this hand? Is it supernaturally strong considering it's literally just a hand, or is it just a hand?
You would say that it has some supernatural strength, but it's not something that you couldn't obviously pick up and fling yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? It definitely has enough power to choke somebody out.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, just a hand is maybe not super.
I would be worried.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
but if it's at least enough to choke
Fine,
someone,
we have
yeah.
a controlled environment.
No, I'm just curious about what type of tool or weapon this is supposed to be. Not because I feel super stressed about a hand that I have to hold. Hand holding is actually Hyann's weakness, by the way.
As you
takes a step back and says to Jan, okay, whenever you're ready, release it and step back, preferably in a direction that no one else is in. We'll see who it goes for.
Alright, let me zoom out to see who's where. Okay, I let go and scurry backwards to the south a little bit.
I'm gonna have to hide this roll. Hold on.
Yeah, go for it.
It ends up moving. It starts scurrying towards you, Fiannos.
Okay, I move up. I'm assuming I can move faster than the hand can catch me.
You can move faster than the hand's catching you, but it's trying to scurry. It's on the other side of the log right now, and now it's scurrying up over the top of the log.
Yeah, I just play regular. I want to see if it has enough self-awareness to not step into the fire. So I step.
Yeah,
on the other side
it's
of the
not
fire.
stepping into the fire.
Okay, I say, Kai, be my test dummy, as I stand behind Kai, and I see what happens.
It goes right past Kai, coming right for you.
And it goes right for me.
Yeah.
Fuck this noob!
Okay, layering around the Rosie again. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go with Jan. You attacked Jan before.
Yeah,
Let's see
it did
if you want
attack
to
Jan. It did attack Jan before. As you get close to Jan, it starts going right for Jan.
Oh my god, shit!
I try to. I guess I can just hold it.
Yeah.
Well, it's on the ground.
Yeah.
If you want to reach down, or do you want to kick it, or what do you want to do?
Oh, well, if all it's doing is just desperately, touch my toes, then I don't even need to hold it or anything.
Well, it's going
I
to
look
crawl up your
over
leg and try to kill you. It's not trying to cuddle with you.
Well, yeah, but I was
Urban.
because you said it was still at my feet. If it's not trying to actively climb me, I see no
Yeah.
no reason to do anything, but I do look at Fiannos and say,
Well, it's going to try. If it gets to your foot, it's going to start trying to climb your leg. It's going to try to hurt you. It's not going to come to your foot.
I
and
mean,
just-
as soon
think
as
of
it gets
Thanos.
anywhere near the balls, I'll just try to grab it and hold on to it so it doesn't try any funny stuff.
Okay.
And I look at Fiannos to
behind
say,
her.
like,
Yes, Oleg. Yeah.
fair enough. A bit of scientific curiosity.
okay, it goes right past. Right past Ervan, right after you.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
going after you. Yeah.
Go after
Okay,
you.
well, it's I guess at this point it's confirmed. So I
I think we're good.
yeah, I grab it and try to hold it in my fist, and I say, I think we can. It's safe to say it's after us.
Yeah.
And I look at
Great.
Fiannos as I say that.
You've made the assertion that it is obviously attuned to holy religious order, something to do from a religious thing, because it's ignored the rest of the party completely, and the only two religious people there are the two of you that are from the order.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I think
So
we're
it's,
done here. I think we
running-
can kill it
yeah.
now.
What are you gonna do with it?
Kill it, obviously.
Go to the fire.
Yeah, no, I'm now thinking if that thing starts catching on fire and then runs into a tent, that's gonna be a shit show.
Actually, yeah. True.
Just kill it. We can throw
Actually,
it
yeah, I draw the knife or dagger that I have at my belt, and I just.
There's
Yeah.
already a dagger in it.
Oh, it's still in there. I thought you pulled it out, and it was
I
now a
pulled it
free
out
hand.
halfway, but
So
so
it's-
that
it's
if we
dead.
wanted some leverage
okay.
on it, it was still somewhat skewered.
Gotcha. Then I don't even need to dirty my own knife, and I just give it a couple of pokes with the dagger that's already in it.
Already in
It's
there.
dead. As all of this starts happening, both of you guys notice this sound of something moving down here, something approaching from the
I
south,
gesture to Ervan to come.
from the trail.
You have
Well,
you have
I-
better vision and better sight. Like
I draw my sword again and my shield ready for
Okay.
Um,
yeah,
Ervan-
weapons.
How far?
Irvan, roll a perception, hearing and sight perception check.
So okay, so this is hearing,
Okay.
the shit, and this is sight.
You
Bruh,
right,
what the fuck?
right between the
Okay.
trees, you glance very quickly a small humanoid creature. You immediately recognize it because you've seen some similar to that before at the Abbey. It's a mongrel folk.
Oh.
It seems to be by itself, kind of sleeking in between the trees, coming closer. You only see one.
Okay, I
out there.
I will whisper to the others. It's one of the mongrel folk.
oh, Jan.
It's
should
kind of going around the
definitely
edge of the.
capture
It's kind of going around the edge of the camp at this point. It's not coming into the
Yeah.
camp, but it thinks it's hidden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Ervan
try to.
capture it.
Yeah.
I say very quietly, basically whispering, Jan, Ervan, capture it.
Oh, I can see the token, but can I actually see it at this point?
Well,
Yeah,
if
you can
Ervan
see it.
goes
It's
in
got-
the
if
direction,
Ervan points it out, I
Ervan,
guess.
Yes.
Ervan will dash towards it and try to tackle it. So
Okay. As you run
yeah.
towards it, it kind of shrieks and steps backwards. Are you rolling? We're going to do a competitive. You get to roll advantage on your grappling attack.
Okay.
Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
God, that sucks.
I mean,
It's going to roll.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
maybe you should
you-
not roll advantage. You know.
yeah,
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
much better
Oh
with
my
that.
god. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You pounce on this thing and it falls on its back and it's like, let me go, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt
stop
me.
your whimpering. What are you doing here?
I was just looking. There was a fire. I just wanted some food. Just some food. That's all. Just a little food. I haven't eaten for a long time.
Yeah, this is a long way from Khyraezul to go looking for some food.
Yeah.
I have run away from the abbey a long time ago. I've been just looking for food in the forest. I've been wandering around here.
I'm not buying it. Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Obviously, insight check for this.
Yeah.
But Fiannos puts on a front of like kind of
Fiannos, you believe him.
Okay.
You believe him.
In that case, Fiannos takes him by the hand and obviously like gestures for Ervan to stop grappling it. Come.
Okay.
Sit by the fire with us. We'll give you some food.
I need to warn you. Do you have any blankets? I have no blankets. I'm cold.
We should have
I'm
some
so
spare
cold.
blankets.
I'm cold. I'm so cold. Oh, the
Herjann's
fire.
a bit
He runs over to
befuddled.
he think of it as sort of like Gollum and his characteristics. But he runs over and he just grabs a piece of meat that's sitting in the pan next to the fire and he starts just munching on it like he's famished. By this time, Ileanys, you hear this noise. You're in bed, but you hear this noise out by the fire.
Ileanys kind of just tumbles in their sleep, but does not wake up.
Okay.
Okay. I pick up one of the dead hands, specifically the one that has not been burnt,
Right.
the one that we just stabbed with the dagger, and I bring it over to him. Have you seen this before? And I specifically point to it in such a way that the runes are super obvious.
Ah, yeah, the dead, been cursed dead. Yes, cursed dead. No good. Cursed dead is bad. Cursed dead is very, very bad.
Are they recent or are they from long ago?
No, that one. He points to it. That one that's a new cursed dead. Yes, new cursed dead. That one there, new cursed dead. Very bad.
Do you know who made it, or?
No, I don't know. I don't read those runes there. But that's cursed dead.
I see.
What are you here in Tessa River for? You camping here and too close near Berez?
Well,
I shoot Fiannos a warning look like, don't tell this fool anything.
yeah, you can see Fiannos nod, like, yeah, I'm obviously not planning to. Oh, we were just, hunting here. You see, we're hunters.
Hunters? You don't look like hunters.
I pull out.
You have a wolf there,
I-
and you are dressed like those knights. Yes, the knights.
Well, yes. But what stops me from being a hunter? A hunter is a profession.
He looks at you, and his head kind of tilts a little bit. He doesn't understand what you're saying.
Regardless, we were here hunting some animals. I gesture. We should have some. We were hunting animals not a while back. We should have like some deer leftovers, or like deer fur, or boar fur, whatever else we hunted, lying around, right?
Actually,
Yeah,
I can just point to my cloak and say, do you think I got this at the bazaar? And it's the winter wolf cloak that I have wrapped around me.
Winter
I
wolf.
take-
Yes.
I take some of deer meat that we hunted before, and I'll put it out.
Oh dear, thank. Oh, can I eat? Can I eat the meat? Please eat the meat. Yes,
I
so-
nod to him.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, we're hunters.
Hunters, yes, hunter, good meat. Thank you. This is not a safe place to be hunting.
Yeah, but it's where the good. Oh, what's that called? Game is. So
Yeah, it's where the good game is.
Good game. I don't see any deer. I've been here for a while. No deer around here. Deer are up in north near Krusk and Velaki, not here.
I know, but we're not hunting deer alone, are we?
What else
And
are
I
you
can
hunting
investigate
here?
again.
This
I'll
area is...
investigate.
Animals don't like this area. He's eating his meat.
Man, I'm loving how Fiannos is like trying to bullshit his way. I'm watching him. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Roll a deception check there, Fiannos.
Yeah,
What am I?
holy fuck.
Wait, sorry.
Roll a deception check.
On what? Sorry, I didn't. I can't even remember what I said.
You're hunting other animals here too.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Deception.
Oh my god.
He believes you, but he looks at you. He goes, "Nah, this is not good place to hunt. There are better places to hunt. There are no animals that are worth hunting here. No animals here. You should go to Kresk. There's no animals here. Or Velaki. The forest north are where the animals lie. You will not find animals here. No animals here. No animals. Too close to the dark castle it is. Yes.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Regardless, after you get some food, you should probably be on your way. As you saw by the hands, this is not the safest place.
No, it's
Probably get going.
it's not safe.
I think you'll be safer away from us than with us.
Very well.
Uh,
I
take another, I have 3, cuts of
I take
gear
out
meat.
some provisions for
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I was thinking as well. We take out some provisions and just give it to him, and maybe I don't know. Do we have a spare? Oh, I have a Yeti fur that I'm
Okay.
not using. Yeah, I have a Yeti fur that I'm definitely not using, so I can give it to him as a blanket. That should keep you safe.
Thank you, young master. Thank you, young master. Thank you for the food here. But you should not go too close. You get closer to the dark castle. Danger at the dark castle.
Yes, I understand. We will not get any closer. Don't worry.
Is the hand still?
Well, that
near
was a
us?
lie.
I have the hand in my hands.
Oh, okay.
I'm literally holding it. I put it to the side, obviously, when talking to him, but you know, I basically have it with me.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask, have you things like this before? Any points?
I've
to the
already
hand?
asked.
Oh,
Yes,
already asked this
yes,
very
yes. I have seen before, many times before. The cursed dead, yes, the cursed dead walk, but only on the other sides of the gates of Barovia towards the dark castle. That is where the dead walk. They don't walk. This is too far for it to come. I have never seen it this far. That is not good sign. If the cursed dead come this far west, past the gates, that is not good sign. Mean more dead will be walking soon. That's not good for Barovia. Not good at all.
Agreed.
The dead don't like the mongrel folk.
Why don't they love the mongrel folk?
The dead don't like anything living. The dead only like the dead.
Yeah.
You must be careful. If that cursed dead are here, maybe they look for you.
Maybe.
I'm curious how he knows so much about this.
You can ask them.
He's been wondering.
But I'm saying this out loud to him. That was an out of character question, or
Ah,
Okay.
that was in character?
yeah. I was just
Oh.
I just said I'm curious how you've come to know so much about these.
He
these
points his
hands.
finger off to the northwest. I come from the abbey. The abbot there knows all kinds of stories about the dead. He tells the mongrel folk all kinds of stories about the east of the Barovian gates where the dark castle lies. He tells us about the cursed dead that rose up against the man during the Great War so long ago. He tells us not to venture out from the Abbey, but I don't like it there at the Abbey.
Why not?
And the other mongrel folk are not so nice to me. I run away.
Did we, this is out of character, did we actually notice any inner mongrel folk squabbling while we were there?
Yeah, there was one that
Yeah.
was...
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one that was chained
There were
to
plenty.
a pole that was being starved. There was a couple locked in the chicken hen houses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
They
part-
were definitely not treated
yeah.
well.
Yeah, they weren't
That
treated well.
definitely
I
checks
believe it,
out
like-
then.
Yeah.
Like as
Yeah.
Fiannos definitely believes in that he just escaped, and it happened to be a coincidence that he came here just as we were getting attacked by the hands. Nothing of what he's
Yeah,
saying.
he saw the fire and smelled the food. That's why he came.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just do my own internal history check to see if I actually remember these details. As Herjann.
You remember most of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
most of
So
the
I
details.
actually, yeah, I go down to maybe DEFCON 4. I'm slightly less suspicious now because it just checks out.
Oh my god, holy shit. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let me see if I have any other questions for him. Yeah, maybe because that also still pursues the suspicion. So, what do you have planned now? This place isn't necessarily the most welcoming I've ever been, and a starving mongrel like you might not have the best chances out here by himself.
I'm trying to find a place so I can live and hunt. The villages won't accept the mongrel folk, but their food and scraps not so good. And they see me, they hunt me, so I stay away from the villages. The swamp is too dangerous too, so I hang on the outside of the swamps, hunt little animals, rodents. I have a cave just north of here that I go sleep in at night.
Okay. You might want to look for something more long term. If, as you say, the dead are now here already where they don't normally venture, perhaps nowhere will be, well, even by Barovian standards, will be safe for long.
Yes, that's not good. If the dead come too far, maybe I have to go back to Abbey, but I don't want to go back to Abbey.
What were they doing to you there anyway?
They locked me in chicken coop and not feed me for days, 'cause I took extra food.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's the. I shake my head in disbelief, and I just, as a player, I'm just now remembering I have dark juices flowing through my veins, and I go, why didn't you take what's yours and then fight those who disagree with you?
Too many to
Why
fight.
you
I took
run away like a
took
coward?
I took the food that I wanted, but there were too many to fight, and I'm not strong enough to fight them all. So I climbed over the wall at night, and down the slope of the crest, the hill at crest, and then down south, past the river and the wizard's tower, and then I saw the ruins of the old fort house that where the knights live, but that's too scary. Then I went to Berez, but then there were creatures there, so this is where I am staying. Here I can hunt the small rodents, rats and rodents, and sometimes I get a wild hare here on just outside, but this is the first time I've seen anyone here, and the cursed dead. That's not good.
Well, yeah, I don't disagree, but I don't know. Living off of scraps is no way to live.
People don't live in Barovia. People survive in Barovia. That's what the abbot tells us.
Oh, he's not
It's
wrong
true.
about that. But then again, I guess if that's all you know,
I only know the abbey and what the abbot tells me and what I see with my own eye.
I look around at Fiannos kind of questioningly. Should we do something for this poor witch?
Mom, can we give him?
Yeah.
He's got the fur wrapped around him.
You get
He's holding the meat up to his mouth and he's just gnawing on it. And he stuffed the other meat that Ervan gave him into underneath the fur that he has wrapped around him. And he's just, imagine a golem looking kind of creature there.
yes. Yeah. You get a stern look from Fiannos that basically says, you know that he'll be in more danger with us.
Fair enough. I mean,
Look at him,
Just
says.
gives you that look, kind of like, I know what you're considering, but no. Don't even
fair
think
enough.
about
It's
it.
either keep him as a pet or bully the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
The whole like Arya Stark throwing rocks at whatever
be-
her wolf was. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Kai says, "Hey, has the abbot ever told you something that your eyes have seen differently?"
Yeah. That is a very difficult question. Let me see. Well, he talks about the Dark Lord sometimes coming to the Abbey, but I have never seen the Dark Lord there. Only this man in nice clothes comes to visit the Abbey. But not the Dark Lord. But the Abbey tells
I
me.
describe Vasily, right? That was the alter ego of Strahd.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the man. That's the man that
Oh,
comes.
Vasily comes over. I see.
But he is not the Dark Lord. He's just a very nice man. Sometimes he brings some treats for us mongrel folk. He doesn't seem like a Dark Lord. Seems like a nice man. I think he lives in the big village, the Valaki village. Yes, the Valaki village.
Well, you know, where I'm from, we have the saying that just goes, the devil is a squirrel, so don't trust appearances.
And I wish that were true. People don't trust me because I don't look normal.
People suck.
I'm not allowed to go to the villages. They throw things at me when they see me, especially the little kids. But I like little kids, but they won't play with me. So I go back to the woods.
Have you tried going into a Vistani camp? Maybe they'll accept you.
No, the Vistani hunt mongrel folk for fun sport. Laugh at us.
Oh, never mind. I see. I think for a second, and I look to Jan in a kind of, how much do you want to keep him?
On a scale of 10, my eyebrow is kind of at a 6. Because I acknowledge the risk of, you know, not so much to himself, but us, by keeping him.
Just get a bet so he can die.
I say this. I say I take out the map, and let me go to the map to show. I show him the wizard tower.
I don't know what this is. He doesn't know
And
what a
I
map
say-
is.
He doesn't
Okay.
understand the map. Okay.
Okay, the map. Okay, in that case, I just point him in the direction, and I say, "So, you see that road? you keep going that way, past the big village, you don't cross the bridge, and you keep heading up that way, and you will reach a big tower, okay?
The haunted tower. The Abbey talks about the haunted tower. Yes, I know the haunted tower.
Yes, well, the haunted tower isn't actually all that dangerous. So
No?
you can probably take shelter there. There is a
Yes.
nice...
Yeah, but don't go up the tower around it, or don't go to a tree that looks like a skull.
Yes. Just don't go up far in the tower. And yeah, don't go to a weird tree. And you'll be fine. Okay? And you can stay there and you can take shelter in the tower. And
Is there food there?
I doubt it, but you'll be able to hunt food in the forest around it.
Okay.
And it'll provide you nice shelter.
I will go to the tower. I will go see if there's a tower. Is there... You said there's water near the tower?
Yes.
Oh, maybe there's fish there too. I like fish.
Be careful of
Actu-
fishing there.
Wait, I remember we fought a snake there. Big snake.
Big snake there.
He
Oh,
survived. He survived. Out of character. He survived the fucking woods near Berez. I think he'll be fine.
Nah.
Like, think of where we're at. We were just ambushed and
Yeah.
nearly choked out by a fucking animated hand. If he can survive all of that shit and all of the bullywogs and everything else near Berez, he can survive at the tower. He'll be fine.
Yeah, if he can get lucky once, he can get lucky again, right? And if he doesn't get lucky, then that's unlucky. So
Yes,
Exactly, yeah.
no, he didn't get...
I like that name, Lucky. Is that my name? Is my name Lucky?
If you want it to be.
I will call myself Lucky. That sounds like a good name. I don't have a name.
Oh my god. Oh my god, if out of character,
Fiannos
if
says-
this. Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, Fiannos says, point being, how long have you been like this? I ask him.
Like,
How long have
Like,
you... how long
without a
have you
shelter.
led the Abbey?
I
Yeah,
left the
without a
Abbey.
shelter.
Let me see. 1, 2. He's counting on his little claws. 3, 4, 5. More than 10 moons ago.
10 moons. That's 10 months, basically.
When the
Yeah,
moon
I
gets into a circle, that's right.
Oh my god, holy shit.
Is that 10 days
Yeah.
or 10 months?
No, as a circle, like the moon gets
circle.
into a circle.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
10 months.
10 months. It has been like this for before we got here.
Okay, I look at Kai and I say, like, and my eyes are saying, see?
yeah, just keep getting really lucky. That's what I'm saying.
I am Lucky. Lucky the mongrel folk.
Exactly.
The lucky mongrel folk. You're lucky too.
I say to him, if the tower is not welcoming to you, then you can also try, and I point towards the Wizard of Wine. If you go past the small town, the one with the abbey, if you don't cross the river and go down the road there, you should reach a the Wizards of Wine. Do you know of it? Where they make wine?
Yes, I hear. The abbey likes the abbot likes the wine from there. They used to bring
Which
wine to
is-
the village, but not anymore.
The Wizards of Wine, which is destroyed. Yeah.
It's in ruins, yes, but the
Bye.
thing that destroyed it is no longer there, and most of the druids are dead, so whatever spells they cast have probably mostly disappeared. It's the best he can do. He can't go to any towns. The fuck do you want from me? Like, I'm doing my best here, okay?
It's
better
Nick Lucky.
suggestion?
Yes, let's take him with us. If we die, he dies.
Exactly. Like, taking him with us, out of character. Taking him with us is not an option because he's way more likely to die that way. Like,
Yeah, I'm joking.
so
Yeah,
that's not really an option. So we have we have to send him somewhere. Which place can he reasonably get to that's relatively safe? He can't go to any of the towns. Obviously, near Ravenloft is not in discussion. fucking the snowy place is definitely not on the cards because it's snowy and it's way more dangerous. So we have this kind of area to work with. Yesterhill has a bunch of fucking roaming undead.
Yeah.
Whereas, obviously not as dangerous as it was before, but still quite dangerous. Argynvost, Revenants are not going to be very friendly to
He'll
him,
go
probably.
up to the tower first and go check it out.
So, we have Tower and we have Wizards of Line.
I mean, there's also the Abba Temple, Could direct him there.
Ileanys kind of.
I just said mountains are not an option. So.
Why not?
He's lucky.
What do you mean, why not?
He's lucky.
Ileanys kind of steps out of the tent, stretching. Who's this creature? You made a friend.
Yes, he's one of the...
Lucky. Lucky's my name. My name is Lucky.
Interesting.
He escaped from the Abbey. He's been roaming this place. Also, we had some encounters with this, and I throw him the hand.
Oh.
These things came after us, specifically after me and Jan.
Animated hands.
Yep.
You're being hunted.
I suspect that they're just after anyone of the Order. Remnants of the old war.
You know what? We can maybe use it. Is the hand still moving, or you killed it?
Oh nope, it's dead. It's been stabbed with the dagger multiple times.
Unfortunate. Well, we could have maybe used it, kept it in a cage to see if we can track any more of your allies. But it's already dead.
It would have just went after us since we were the closest thing. It's not exactly very perceptive. Whilst it was running after me, didn't pay attention to Jan. It took me getting behind Jan for it to realize that he exists and go after him.
Well, I mean, you can always, But anyways, the idea's passed.
Yeah.
And we're taking this Lucky with us?
Oh, definitely not. I recommended him to go up to the Wizard Tower. He should be fairly safe there.
Where
Obviously,
are you
he
going?
can't
If
go-
you're not going to the Wizard Tower, why isn't Lucky go with you?
Oh, well,
Where are you going?
again, we're still gonna be... We still have some things we need to hunt around here, so...
But there's no food here to hunt. I told
Well,
you.
I know, but we're not hunting food right now.
What are you hunting?
I look at Ileanys like, how long are you gonna try to keep them?
What are you hunting now?
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Yeah,
Yes.
Please do.
Oh, what are you detecting? Okay,
I would like to detect. I'm gonna ask Lucky. Lucky, if you were to come with us, what would be your purpose of coming with us?
Well, you have food and fire. Lucky has no food and fire. I don't know where you guys go. But if you have more food and clothes, then I come.
Is that what he's thinking about?
Yes, he's always thinking about his food and clothing.
And you said you found us how?
I smelled the smoke and smelled the cooking. My smell is very good. You have a bright fire here in the forest. Only fire for a long ways away. Your smell of
Lucky-
food carries long ways.
Lucky, you might feel somewhat uncomfortable for a second, but it should pass. I'm gonna probe deeper.
Okay.
my God, no!
Okay.
I think he has to make a whiz save.
Wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom save.
Here we go.
The fuck?
Yeah, basically he's going into his mind to see what he knows.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah. Yeah.
The
So
fuck?
that's a,
Does he?
that's a fail.
He fails. You probe deeper into his mind, and he starts shaking. It's a mind of very, very simple thoughts. He's definitely, just trying to survive. He's afraid of going to certain places. He's been hunting and eating for as long as he can remember. He remembers things about what the abbot said. But I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh my!
Oh my God! Yes!
I'm pulling you into a separate channel for a second.
Oh my God! Yeah! Oh my God! Holy fuck!
Hold on for a second here.
Shit!
As you probe deeper into his mind, you realize that he's been a tool of scrying. And everything, he's not aware of this, but everything that that he's seeing, somebody is scrying the entire what's going on.
Okay. Can I tell who the link is?
You cannot tell the link at this point. You can.
That would probably be too dangerous anyway.
Yeah. But you definitely know that someone's been scrying right now, and you can feel the scrying's been going on for at least several minutes. But he's completely unaware. Someone's looking through his eyes and listening through his ears. You definitely tell that.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna drag you back. All right.
Okay.
I'll say to Lucky, Lucky, have some food and we'll talk in a bit.
Thank you for the food. Your friends are so nice. They gave me blanket too. Blanket and food.
As this happens, I'm gonna telepathically connect with Fiannos.
Okay.
Yes.
And since they're within 30 feet. And I will ask, how much have you told Lucky about our plans? He can't speak
I
back.
basically shake my head. I basically shake my head, indicating that I've tried to hide as much as possible, and basically told them nothing.
Alright.
And I look at him inquisitively.
I have to speak with you all individually, but it seems he is an unaware tool for scrying.
Did you guys get that?
Someone has been spying on us.
I sigh and I nod.
It'd probably be best if we don't do anything harmful to the creature.
And I say to Lucky, "Oh, you should probably get going soon. It's..."
Okay. You've been very helpful. Thank you. He looks
You're very
over.
welcome.
He puts his hand over the pan that's got like a cooked onion and a carrot in it, and he looks at you with a kind of a weak smile, as if it's okay if he could grab those too.
Yeah, I nod to him and I smile.
He grabs them and he nods his head and he stuffs it into his fur coat, and then he starts going up north and just passes around and just
Lucky, before you leave.
Yes.
Whatever you find in the tower, I want you to make sure that no ne'er-do-wells enter the place. I want you to guard that place for us. We'll meet you there after we're done with our foray. Is that okay with you?
Yes, I will guard the tower. You bring me some more food, though. Guard the tower. Get very hungry guarding, I do. Yes. And he just he just scampers off into the woods.
I give a smile. This is all in his mind, by the way.
Okay.
Because I can't speak normally anymore.
Okay. So he's gone. He's scampered off at this point.
Yes. I wait a good 5 minutes until he has disappeared and has been gone for like a good 5 minutes, and then I go to Ileanys and I say, elaborate.
Before this happens, I'm gonna just sneakily invisible Silas follow Lucky
Okay.
about 80 feet away from him.
So, Silas is kind of floating up through the treetops, looking down, and you can see Lucky scampering around. He stops and he sniffs, obviously looking for danger, and then he scampers a little further. And so he's obviously moving up towards in the direction that Fiannos directed him to. He's now quite far from camp. He would not be able to hear or listen in on the camp. He's continuing to move in that direction.
Okay, this is gonna be quite difficult as I'd have to... Well, I'll say it to you first then. It seems somebody's using Lucky to scry on us. To simply put, I don't know who, but they seem to be keen on watching our movements. They at least know where we are right now. But seeing as we haven't...
Well, I could... Fiannos says... Well, the animated hands gave that away, and I'm talking very quietly. Like, he's obviously talking to me in his mind, and I'm just, like, whispering into his ear.
Can you say that last thing again?
I say, well, having undead hands come after us kind of gave that away already.
Well, quite convenient, really. But at least now we know that somebody is actively pursuing us.
That's why I wanted to.
Or at least keeping tabs.
That's why I wanted to leave in the evening. Then we wouldn't have had this fire basically serve as a beacon, but whatever.
Do we have any suspects?
Any number. You can take your pick.
Could possibly be the abbot, but we have met the abbot, and they could simply just scry on us directly.
Abbott.
Yeah.
Udmila. You know who? Anyone
Well,
would have an interest in us.
and I'll kind of confer with Jan how his scrying works. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you've met the person physically, or the people, you'd just be able to scry from them from anywhere?
Yes, I mean, it depends on how long I've been around them, how well I know them. Basically, the longer I've been around them, the better I know them, and specifically if I have something of theirs, the chances of success are better. So I've actually been thinking that I should use some of my downtime during the watch to either spy or scry on Ludmilla or Strahd himself.
Ludmilla is one thing, but, well, both of them. Just be careful.
The one thing I'm worried about...
ways to backfire scrying. They see right back.
Yeah, that would be unpleasant. The one thing that I am worried about with Ludmilla is that we either get caught, I guess it's two things, either get caught between her and Strahd, or that she decides to ally with him again. And she knows us a bit too well. I look at Ervan as I say that.
I'll just go through and telepathically tell everybody what's happening. And they can, so they're informed exactly of what I found out. Not having speech sucks.
As
Do you not have speech at all, or is it just
I can only speak Infernal.
I mean,
We all
half
speak
the
Infernal.
party, or
Yeah,
all
oh,
of
fire also comes out of his mouth. That's the
Yes. Yeah, his fire. Yeah. So if
Fire
he's near
comes out.
you could take some fire damage.
Also, Herjann, for some reason, Ervan gives him a middle finger for some reason. He doesn't know why. I know that is a check. Like, if I rolled the higher 10, I will give him a middle finger. Okay.
They're werewolf on the log,
Yeah.
looking at the fire, wondering what the fuck's going on with his friends.
Yep.
And
Oh my
As
god.
I see that Jan and Ileanys are finished conferring, I say, well, regardless, that was eventful, but we should get back to sleep. Jan, I believe it's your turn to stand watch.
yep.
Actually, would you mind staying up maybe 10 minutes longer so I can scry?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Whenever you're
and
ready.
I'm actually thinking maybe because Ileanys warned me of the risk of scrying on someone as powerful as, who directly. Perhaps what I can do is scry on the general area of the castle to see what kind of forces he's mustered. And so,
Holy fuck, yeah. Shit.
what?
You can scry a place, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah,
There's no save for that.
yeah, that's true.
Are you gonna go ahead and scry right now?
Yeah.
He's crying Ravenloft.
Scrying the place, so.
Yeah, I am basically far enough removed from it so I get a good overview to see if maybe the courtyard is teeming with undead or any fancy shit like that. But I'm not specifically looking at Strahd for fear of getting caught,
Okay.
I guess.
I'm gonna pull you into a separate channel.
Hey.
Spicy meat.
As you begin to scry, your eyes close and kind of roll back into your head, and you get this very, very vivid image of Castle Ravenloft up on the pillar. As you feel like you're almost out of body looking down into the courtyard, you see about 5 to 6 figures down in the courtyard. One of the figures in the courtyard you do definitely recognize, not only by their movement and their gait, but what they're wearing, and it's Rahadin. And he's having what looks to be an intense conversation with, it looks maybe 4 or 5 other individuals there. None of them are Strahd. As he's talking to them, they begin to kind of scatter. 2 of them leave out through the gate. One of them goes inside. The other 2 go around to the different parapets to the walls. Is there anything else you want to scry, or are you just focusing on kind of the high level?
I mean, I guess mechanically the question is if you allow me to zoom in some more, or if that would constitute another use of the spell.
I would let you zoom in some more, but if you zoom in some more, you're gonna run into a check to see if somebody notices that somebody's watching them. I let you make that roll if you want to determine.
Yeah, I would like to figure out
Who
get
Rodden's talking to?
goals to see. Maybe it's not enough to recognize people, but maybe by their demeanor, clothing, etc. If I can figure out if that's what kind of, if those are vampire spawn or something of that sort. So I don't have to be super close to them, but definitely I'll take the risk.
So I'm gonna have you roll a wisdom save, and if you roll under 9, what's your wisdom plus what?
I'm not wise. I am, however, proficient. I have a +7 to wisdom saves because.
Okay, so if you
Paladin.
roll 9 or under on the wisdom saves, they will notice that they're scrying. And from 10 to 15, I will tell you what type of creatures. Above 15, I'll give you more detail.
Okay, sweet.
Oh my god. Do you want to use a karma point?
Yeah, it's the last one, but we're resting anyway.
Okay. So use
So
a
that
karma
brings it
point.
up to
They don't recognize her being scrawled. So there were exactly 5 people around Rahadin. 3 of them were vampire spawns of the kind you've not seen before. The other 2 were large in frame. I mean, very large in frame. You weren't too sure. They're definitely undead, but they're not vampires. But they were large in frame. Those 2 went to the parapets. The other 2 of the vampire spawns left out through the front gate, and the other vampire spawn went back into the castle.
Okay, for the numbers, the vampires, 2 vampire spawns went inside, 2 left.
No, 2 left out through the castle gates. 1 went inside.
One
Okay.
of them, okay.
1 went inside. The other 2 of the 5 were these rather large, very large, you would say. Imagine the mountain from Game of Thrones, that kind of size of undead, and they went up into the parapets, into the walls, under the castle outer walls.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay?
Thanks.
No problem. I'll drag you back now.
Okay, I'll
So you guys, you
you
notice Huron standing near the fire, and he kind of starts swaying a little bit. His eyes roll back into his head for a little bit. He's in some kind of trance, and then all of a sudden he kind of snaps back out of it. And you can see in his eyes that he's seen something pretty well concerning.
Yeah, as I guess anchor myself in the present, I say, okay, the good news is I didn't see a huge army. The bad news is that I saw Rahadin talk to, I guess, 2 or 3 vampire spawn of a type that we've never seen. I get the impression these are much more capable than what we've dealt with so far, and what's even worse is, and I gesture the rough height and bulk of these creatures. So out of character, so you know, we have a rough idea. Pyram said, think of the mountain in Game of Thrones. That's the size of undead.
Wait, what?
That we're dealing with. So yeah, back in character, I say some of the vampire spawn, I believe it was 2 of them, they went back into the castle.
One went into the castle.
One went back, yeah, and 2 of them left the castle through the front gate. And these humongous undead creatures seem to be manning the walls. And they definitely look like they're ready for a fight.
So it's it was a total of 5 creatures, 3 vampire spawn, and then 2 undead, kind of really large undead knights, kind of some kind of undead warrior looking, but very big.
Yeah, so at least the castle is manned by I guess elite fighters, not necessarily numbers. So though those could of course also still be hidden inside the giant castle. I'm not liking the Revenant's chances against, especially those undead knights.
Don't forget, the Revenants are knights themselves, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to underestimate them, and it's not. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They die, and then they come back because they're Revenants. But
true.
when it comes to actually achieving what they set out to do, if there's a sizable amount of these creatures, they're in for a tough fight, is all I'm saying.
And that is precise. Well, I don't say anything, but you see on Fiannos' face a slight smirk appear, as if you know exactly what that means. No, I don't need to explain. Okay. Anyway, so you just saw a few of these creatures, and that's it.
Yeah, the thing is, in order to find out this much, I already had to get pretty close to being detected. Apparently I'm having a bad day, or my connection to Tyr is even worse in this place than usual. So, yeah, this is about... I mean, I can try again later today, but for now, I think it's best to leave it at this.
We got all the information we needed, so it's fine.
Out of character, I burned my last karma point because he asked me for my wisdom saving throw, which is a +7, and he said if it's below 10, they'll catch me. And I rolled a 9. And
fuck!
so,
Okay.
Shit.
yeah, I mean, I figure, yeah, I'm king shit of fuck mountain. Like, what could possibly go wrong with a +7?
Rolling a 2?
Yeah.
Rolling a 2.
Shite. Good thing I had that karma point and I didn't burn it on, teleportation nonsense.
Oh my god. Shite. Okay, we're gonna go through the... Go ahead,
That
sorry.
would have been refreshed, by the way. Karma points got refreshed after that, so fuck you. It doesn't matter.
Don't let facts get in the way of the sentiment that I'm communicating here.
Yeah, he already also burned a karma point already earlier this evening.
Yeah, so you have one. So Herjann, you should have one left because you burned 2.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I actually said I burned my last karma point. Yeah.
Upon restoring the temple again.
Yes. So we're gonna go through the evening. Nothing else on the rest of your watch happening. Everything pretty much happened at this point. So I'm gonna move this to the next morning here. Let me see here.
Before he goes to bed, while Jan is doing all of the scrying, by the way, Fiannos is just going to write a small note, basically saying, summarizing the events. We saw a mongrel. It seems like someone was using him to scry. What else happened? We got ambushed by a few undead hands. They went after particularly me and Jan, but I'm not sure who else they went after. And he kind of writes the note, and then as soon as he finished writing it, so that no one, leaving it as little time as possible in the open, he kind of wraps it up so the actual writing is not visible, and just kind of puts it under his cloak.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem. Okay, I'm gonna move it. Okay, so it's the next morning at we're gonna just move the time and start it up. So it's about 7:15 the next morning, and even though that the world is pretty dark for the most part, it begins to lighten up a little bit during the day, a little bit better than it has been, but it's still, you've got the mist, and Muriel Venshaw wakes up and comes out from underneath the tent, and she says, "Are you ready to go? We've got a long journey to Ravenloft, and it's going to be a difficult one."
Yeah, we're ready. I come up to her and I kind of stretch out my hand to shake hers.
Okay.
But if she looks closely, she can see kind of a note stuffed into my sleeve, and I'm kind of pointing for her to take it.
She takes the note and she nods at you, understanding the note. She steps back into the tent, you assuming
to read it.
To read it. Make sure that all you guys are ramped up on your karma points. You guys already did a long rest, but go ahead and do one if you need to.
Yeah.
Because everyone except for Liea was basically already informed of the goings on. So.
Yep.
By the way, because Fiannos eagerly say, yeah, we're ready. I wouldn't forgo my prayer routine, and I also want to make sure that everyone has death ward on them. So I'm gonna have to roll a shit ton of dice. I'm sorry.
Gift of alacrity for me as well. So,
Go ahead and do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Critical death ward. Yay. Pyram, usually when a death ward is critical, it brings people back at a higher HP, right? Or the threshold is
1 plus D4, I think.
Yeah, 1 plus D4, yeah.
Does the person getting the death blow roll that, or do I roll it now?
No, they roll it when they actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
roll it
Yeah,
when
that makes sense.
They roll it when they... Okay.
Wait, I got it.
Yeah. Wait, yes, that's around.
Nice. Bruh. Thank you. Bruh.
Okay. Alacrity number 1. Alacrity number 2. Alacrity number 3. Alacrity number 4. Alacrity number 5. I said number 5. Hey! Liea gets extra alacrity.
Alright.
Bruh. And she has advantage as well. Holy fuck.
It's a bit overkill.
Jeez.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Are you ready? For your...
Yeah. I don't think I'll try Muriel. I don't want to fail, and I've gotten really lucky, so I don't want to push my luck. I don't think it's like that essential.
Are you done with the... Are the rolls done?
That's word.
Yeah, I'm just wondering,
Alacrity
like,
is done.
why do I feel like I'm missing someone, but everyone that's here actually
her.
has...
Her. You're missing her.
Yes.
You're missing her.
I was talking about player characters, but everyone has death ward, so I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
Okay.
Yes, we have another revenant that's roaming around.
Alright.
But he's
Yeah.
not playing. Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, I gotta use up all those crits before we get to combat.
Yep.
Exactly.
Is there
All
any
out
more...
of
Is that the
dice
last
choose.
one?
Yeah, that's on her, and now I think I'm done, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you've packed up your camp, and she is leading you guys down the kind of a broken path along the south side of the river. She says to you, we must be vigilant and on watch, because as we get closer in, we're going to be on what's considered the east side of the demarcation line of the gates of Barovia. We're getting closer into the realm of Ravenloft now, and I'm loading up this map here. You guys should be being pulled into it. Is everybody in there? I think I'm missing one
I am.
person.
Well, Liea isn't here, so I don't know if she needs to be in this team.
Oh, yeah, she's not. I didn't pull her in. You're walking down the road, and I need Ervan to roll a perception check, a sight and sound. You can roll advantage.
Okay. That's sound, that's light.
You
Oh my god.
you freeze in your tracks, and you point in this direction up here, and here. You said you notice that there's something moving in the trees up in here and here.
Okay, I will point out and say there's things there.
All right. Muriel slows and comes to a stop. Muriel converts herself into a raven at this point, and she flies up into the sky.
Okay.
You see her flying around in a circle, kind of like this over here.
Mm-hmm.
She did that without saying anything?
Yes, she just.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
When he said that, she just did that. She just flew. She comes back, and she lands next to you and converts back. She goes, I fear there's some undead up ahead. I can't tell exactly what they are, but they're scourging the woods, moving this way. we have to move forward.
Oh, I'm not gonna let some undead stand in my way.
Okay, let's get ready to fight. I'm gonna conjure a winter wolf, and I'm gonna do so, like trying to hide it in this kind of forest up here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna let you guys prepare anything you wanted to prepare before you go ahead to move forward.
All right. I'm gonna.
Like, obviously, they'll know that I'm casting a spell because spell is vocal and somatic. But you know, I have 60 feet within which I can spawn the creature, so I'm gonna choose to spawn it like behind this tree. Let's say.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Let's try that again. Hey,
Yes.
look at that.
Because I don't have a good sense of scale. How far out is this? I'm trying to
You can
figure out if I can if it makes sense to just haste myself
see
and
how-
then
you can
hurl
see the
myself
distance.
at them.
yeah you
Yeah,
can see the distance of
actually,
it.
I wasn't too sure if the scaling was
The
accurate.
scaling is accurate, yeah.
Okay. Then I guess I can. I look around and say, "Everyone ready?"
Wait, I'm still putting my winter wolf down. I'm double checking something. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was more of an in character thing than are you as a player
so-
with your
so-
tokens.
So
Um,
first of all, Ileanys is BRB, and is Guy here?
Okay.
Hi.
Guy?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so at
You
least
have
Guy's here.
everything prepared
Okay.
you want to?
Okay. You
Yeah.
guys ready? I'm gonna go ahead and add everybody to combat.
Yeah.
So-
My plan is I was asking if everyone's ready is because I want to haste myself before I actually waste turns in combat because I'm assuming we have
Yep.
a bit of leeway before combat starts.
Haste
So
yourself now.
You just roll it, you bitch.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, you're on. You
let's
need
go.
you need to roll there, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I was busy hasting first because that should technically
All right.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and begin combat. Here we go.
Do you want me to roll stealth for the wolf, by the way? Since I'm trying to keep it hidden.
If you want it hidden, you get roll stealth for the wolf.
There we go.
Okay. It's stealth. Okay, go ahead. You know that they're up ahead. You haven't seen them yet, but I'm gonna click them on as you move forward, so you'll be able to see them as you move forward.
Okay, I gotta move 15 feet like this.
Okay. Immediately you see. Well, if you can see it, you can see it. How about I'll just say that.
Yeah, I see one. So I'll move 20, right? I have
Yep.
20 more.
Okay.
Hey, I can reach one. And let's see, cause like I have a lot of shit. Okay, yes, I have my shield and my rapier. Okay, I'm gonna attack it with the rapier twice.
All right. You see this kind of skeletal creature there where he's got like a sword. He's like a knight, undead knight, kind of slowly marching forward. Go ahead and you give an attack.
Alright. Oh fuck, I didn't target him. Does 22 hit?
Does what hit?
Does
22.
22 hit him?
Yes.
Okay, so 14 damage. I'm gonna target him this time.
As soon as you
Got
hit,
that hit
you
him
hit him,
again?
what are you hitting him with? Your rapier? As soon as you hit him with your rapier, he's literally
Oh.
cut down. You just whip off his head.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Wait, 14 damage. I kill him. Fuck. Okay, I can't
That's
see anyone
critical.
else, so I'm gonna just stay there. All right.
Okay, what are you doing now?
I use all my movement. I can't do anything else. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Fiannos, you're up.
I move up to see if I can see anything. I'm guessing I can't. Let's see. How exactly does the giving commands thing work? Give me a second. Let me check.
Bonus action.
I don't think it costs me an action.
Conjure animals.
Any verbal command that you issue to them. No action required by you.
Okay. Hey.
You can move
Okay,
your.
in that case,
okay.
I'm going to dash this way. Oh, if I dash this way, I see a creature up here. I point to it and I tell the wolf to go at it.
Okay.
So wolf moves in.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Right. Shame.
The wolf bites on. Okay. And it's Kai's turn.
Cool. Kai. See one, I guess. Is it possible for Kai to like figure out if these undead look normal? I guess is the right word. I don't know.
Roll a perception check. I'll give you, based on your perception, I'll give you the level of detail. They look like they're very old. The armor is kind of falling apart a little bit. They look like they might have been soldiers from centuries ago, perhaps the Great War between Strahd's forces and the Argynvost.
Need a measure just. Yeah. And Kai is going to.
You
What's
see
like-
Fiannos pointing this way.
20.
Ooh.
I didn't see which way you said, but
Oh.
I first spotted it anyway. It did nothing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the end of first turn.
Okay. And again, you see Fiannos going in this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
it's your turn. You're up.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I don't know where exactly I'll be going, but I can. Yeah, actually, that's 50 feet, and I'll be right next to this here asshole, and I will make my presence known.
Hiya.
You just
Oh my
chop this
God.
thing in half. It just falls down,
Jeez.
chopped in
Yeah,
half.
there's- I just stand there admiring my handiwork. I don't think. Well, in lieu of other targets, the only thing I can do is, I guess, move up 10 more feet and hope that there's something to scythe down on my next turn.
All right. Let me find this guy. Coming right around from the tree from you, right in front of you, becomes this creature right in front of you. It turns right around the tree. As you step around the tree, Jan, you see this creature standing right in front of you.
Recklessness is fun.
Yeah.
This creature comes down and swings on you with its longsword, and it misses. And
Fine,
then
I only
you see
have
this
24.
hand rise up towards you.
Ooh, shit.
What the fuck does that do?
Life Train. It's just standard undead shit.
Another creature starts moving in this direction towards you. Let me make sure I don't. And appears right next to you. It reaches up, swinging its longsword at you. It misses, and then it tries again with its life drain.
I'm so glad I hasted. Not that I've needed it this far, but with the life drain, I'm
crazy.
so glad I did it in 25.
Oh, they literally need to crit.
Without haste, it would have been 23.
Yeah, like they would without haste they would.
Oh
need
yeah,
to-
they only have a +4. At least
Exactly.
on the life drain, yeah.
So they would have
Very-
needed 19 or 20.
Melior
Right
runs
now.
up ahead, and she's pulling her sword out. She's seeing this, and she's standing next to you guys, ready to, bring her forces to bear. And we're gonna go to the next one. Trying to find.
My turn.
No, hold on.
Nope. Nope.
I'm
There's
just
some
trying to.
more.
I'm just trying to find something. I'm trying to figure out something here.
Yeah, take it down. And there's some more. Oh my god.
I didn't mean to do that.
Or
Shit.
it's fine. I was about to.
You see, you hear a you know, Herjann, roll me a perception check.
Alright, that's coming right up. By the way, is this where I get some challenge to slay a certain amount or whatever?
Yes. By the way.
Shit.
It's okay.
11 is not great.
You hear arrows flying behind you. Another arrow flies by. And
From which direction? Can I tell that? And tell which direction they're coming
they're
from?
coming from across the river towards you guys.
Ooh, that's
Okay, here we go. One arrow hits.
There we go.
There we go. And I'll do another one here.
There we go.
Arrows hit this winter wolf. You hear the winter wolf behind you. Where's this next one? I really hate how the. There we go. And this one is also firing some arrows at the winter wolf. And they're standing across on the other side of the lake. You hear these arrows flying from across the river. All right, Ileanys, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn, Ileanys.
Yep, I'm trying to see what I can see. I'm just gonna shoot at this one.
Okay.
Which one? Oh, that one. Eldritch Blaze.
What, did you target him? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's dead.
He just explodes into a bunch of little pieces.
I'll move up a little bit. Can I tell which direction the arrows came from?
Yeah, the arrows are coming from right across the river, shooting down across the river.
You can see them on the other side of the river.
Well,
No,
he might
I
not be
didn't
able
see
to. He might not be able to.
Okay, I'll just summon a spiritual weapon there.
Okay.
Hey. This guy is the most busted cantrip in the game.
Never mind.
Bruh.
All right.
Alright, I'll just hide behind the trees.
Okay. I'll go up to the next one steps down out into the open. He sees Fiannos there, raises up his bow to fire at Fiannos.
Ooh, shit.
Hits Fiannos.
Actually hit.
Where's the other one here? You see another one appear alongside the river, firing across the river towards the winter wolf, which it has in its sights with its bow. Misses right by the winter wolf. And another one coming across from the other side of the river, shooting over at the winter wolf, which seems to be openly exposed.
That's fine. Summon. And it's dodging most of
Another
these.
another one. Another arrow.
And another one. And another one.
And another one.
There we go.
And it hit the broadside of a barn. It's not like
So
that's a
the-
tiny little chihuahua or something that they're trying to hit.
Well,
Alright. Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Gonna hit this guy.
all right. You just slash at this guy. You just all of a sudden you just lop off its head. Head goes flying off into the forest, and you hear it hit the trunk of a tree. And the body just falls to the ground in front of you.
25, they have 15 more. And... fuck. Yeah. That's it. I can't move anymore.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah. That's what
All right. Fiannos, you're up.
Okay, so that one's dead.
But if they have I have put a dead term marker on them if they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself over here. And I think Jan will be fine here. So let's move myself. Give me a second. Let me check the range on this thing. Guiding bolt. What range? 120 feet. Okay.
You want to
Yeah,
make sure you
it's-
get a little bit in the open because if you're going to shoot through the trees, you,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
what I'm
cover
doing over
it.
here.
Yeah.
You see, open
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
pretty good.
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yes. Guiding bolt to the face.
You have to attack her first. Oh god.
The whole river lights up. This bolt like shooting across. You see it just kind of blast off his shoulder.
Oh, that
A big
was-
chunk comes right off his shoulder.
Shit. Wait.
Those are tougher then.
Fiannos?
Okay. And as for the wolf, seeing that those guys, the ones with the axes, because I recognize that the guy that I just shot at, right, he's similar to these guys over here.
Yes, they're a little bit different looking.
Okay. Recognizing that those guys are tougher because it just took a guiding bolt to the face and didn't flinch all that much, I'm gonna move my wolf in, and Wolfie's gonna try to take a big old bite.
All right.
And it's
Yeah,
also
the
shielded
advantage.
from arrows.
Yeah, the advantage. Oh, never mind.
It just
I don't need advantage.
rips its arm right off. One of its arms just gets torn right off of it. The wolf's
It's
just
also prone.
going
Yeah,
back and
dead.
I
forth.
was gonna ask.
Oh, it's not that. Okay, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Slings
god.
it all
Holy fuck,
around.
that was beautiful. That's beautiful.
It slings it
And
around,
that's
trying to
the end
rip
of
its
my
arm, trying to rip its arm off. It just throws it around to the ground,
Yeah, that's an angry boy.
ripping it apart. It's got 3 arrows stuck in the side of it, though.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
angry.
I still have a bonus action. Wait, spiritual weapon doesn't cost concentration, so I still have a bonus action.
Okay. That's a lot of things, man.
Sorry.
What?
I didn't
No, no,
realize
no.
this. I thought that it cost
No, no, no.
concentration. Okay,
And now
so
use your
the
action
weapon works.
surge.
Yeah, oh my god. Real quick, it means my action search. Okay.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, true.
Why
Oh my
just OTK them before they hit us?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put the spiritual weapon down, but that's the end of my turn.
All right, Kai.
He's I was gonna walk over and try and cast the spell.
Ooh.
She does.
What are you casting, buddy?
More
Homing
wolfies?
sphere.
Oh,
How do I? Is this thing not working? What happened? I
What?
clicked it and That's spell. What? What's going on? I can't place the flaming sphere? Or do I... It has a thing, right? You have to target something?
I thought so. What spell are
It
you
worked
casting?
before,
No,
I
no, 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 no. You
Flaming
didn't
sphere.
need target. They make the save. You make a
Yeah.
save.
Yeah, but
So-
I could place a thing, a template down.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would
I
make
don't
the
know
save,
why.
but
Then
I can't.
I don't know why it's not based on templates.
Yeah,
It didn't ask you for a template?
Yeah.
I
mean-
Just go to
How about-
measurement
Oh,
controls
it's
and
asking
you can
you.
place
It's,
the template.
there's this thing right here that just popped up. So I don't know if I checks your line of sight to right half cover +2.
No, that's
Yeah,
just how I targeted the white.
Okay.
I thought I targeted might help, but it doesn't. Yeah, I'll just conjure a wolf. That's what I'm gonna do the whole time.
Okay.
Bumblebees.
Where the hell is a bloody wolf? So many things on this list.
Well shaped.
Is it even on there?
Yeah. Or giant constrictor snake, one of the two.
What? Okay, it's not the
Which one do you want?
the wolf is
winter
on
wolf?
companion manager, so I'm just gonna use the snake.
Okay. Do you want a wolf or a snake?
The hell? How does this thing work?
Here. I just dragged the snake in. You should have control
You
over
should.
it as
There's
well.
Yeah,
a,
but I
there's-
know, but-
There's a
but-
there's a
but-
winter wolf. You just drag it onto the screen. You have access to the winter
Yeah,
wolf.
when I cast conjure animals, it comes up with a companion manager, but like I can't.
Oh no! Don't do that. You just go to your actors directory and,
And drag
you just
it
go
on.
from there.
What do you want, the snake or you want the wolf?
No, snake's fine. It can swim.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, cool.
So for next time, whenever that comes up, if you just drag your wolf into the companion manager, it should be saved forever.
Yeah, but I can't use the companion manager, so it just doesn't do anything.
Okay.
This giant
yeah,
snake comes up out of the water. Just chomps right into the leg.
It
Nice.
restrains the white.
Oh yeah, he's restrained.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's the end of my turn.
So one is prone, the other is restrained. Oh, Jan, you're gonna have.
Jan,
cool
you're
there.
up.
I have an inkling that that's what might happen. Yes.
So you have
Alright.
advantage on all of your attacks.
That is not bad.
Not bad. Dead people.
You just
Okay.
chop into this
No
thing.
need
Just
to fight.
Okay, that's number
That's
2.
number 1.
now to go ahead and describe
Okay.
the death. Tell us how you did it.
Well,
Yeah.
as the sword just pierces through that thing's chest, cracking some of the already weathered vertebrae, and the thing begins basically crumpling. Herjann actually, as the elation of battle hits him and the psychic feedback from the sun sword, he just starts laughing like an idiot, and immediately goes to attack the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried rolling, which did not work. Yeah, my rolls aren't showing up. I'm not sure if they show up for...
There they go.
There.
Oh wait.
There we go.
Go ahead and describe it. Describe your kill.
This one, actually, it was already pretty near death, right? And it's on the ground, so let's just
Missing an
assume
arm.
And missing an arm, with my left hand, I just crush my shield down to smash the skull in. Kind of like an afterthought. You're done, buddy.
Alrighty. Is that it for your turn?
I mean, the asshole in me wants to take a running leap and then misty step across the river, because that's a bonus action.
It's up to you.
Oh, fuck it, why
Your
not?
turn.
Like, let's...
Protected by
wait.
from all of the arrows by the wolf.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're assuming
I
that
mean-
Han is actually thinking strategically at this point, and I think
yeah,
that's...
sure. Go for it. Okay. Yeah. buddy. If you wanna do it, do it.
Dum-dum. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna stop
just
you.
as I start running,
Yeah. If you are
and
doing
then
it.
wait, let me see if the distance, if I can actually Misty Step goes 30 feet, right?
Yep, you can.
Yeah.
Then I need to walk up right to the edge here, and then I can make it across here if I manage to roll at least a 10.
No! Oh my god!
Zoom.
They
And
just see you, and all of a sudden, these undead just turn and face you as you just misty step over there, cross the top of the river.
yeah, this is not a smart decision, but it's gonna be fun.
All right.
But that's all I can do. I think. Oh fuck no! I can action search.
You can action search now.
I mean, fuck. Why not? I've come this far. That gives me 2 more actions.
Come on,
or 3
attack, yeah,
attacks.
but-
Yeah.
No, 2, but like, fuck. You fucker.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? Let's just
Go
attack.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
You
that was
swing at the
that was a
skeleton.
miss.
You miss.
Does the extra attack thing count
Okay.
for the attack?
Yeah.
That's it
his
for your-
extra attack feature, yes.
It should
not
just. It should. Yeah. Then second attack. That one hits.
Yeah, you just go ahead and describe your
do
kill.
You get a third attack for haste.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
This was a small archery boy, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just assume I can actually horizontally cleave it in 2, just at the hip.
You just slice it into the. This
With
for pauses
a-
for a second.
Yeah.
Falls. All right. That's
yeah.
it. Right?
And then, yeah,
All right.
Holy
should
fuck.
be. I mean, I was under the impression I get 2 actions, so 3 attacks
get-
total, but
No.
No.
I
You don't
don't.
get the haste attack. You don't get the haste attack.
I mean,
No.
balance-wise, that seems fair.
You see.
Yeah, because
I'm pretty
like
sure you
that
get the
would
haste
be-
attack.
You see Muriel running
No,
by the
it's-
tree
it's-
towards the river, towards where you are, Jan. She says, "Wait, it's too dangerous. We don't know." She says that as you're running across the river, and she aims at the one right to your left over here, and she is going to fire her hand crossbow at it. She hits it. Watch your back! She yells across the river. Watch your back!
I looked up the exact wording, by the way, and yeah, I only get the
This one
one
comes,
action.
This
So,
one
two attacks.
giant kind of. Oh wow! Actually, I just got recentered here. Comes walking over towards you, and it certainly is not happy with you taking down his buddy. And he lifts his longsword up, brings it down. He misses, and then his hand outstretches towards you. This other one comes moving over towards you too, and it attempts to take a swack at you with its short sword, and it misses you. Holy shit! This is like the Mist Boy.
It's not doing anything to help Herjann's his creeping hubris. It's not helping.
They
Yes,
literally need
it's-
to roll a crit. Like,
This
they
one
have
swoops
to roll
down.
a head-to-hit crit.
This one does a life drain. Okay, Ileanys, it's your turn. Ileanys?
Alright. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna hurt a bit, Jan. You can make it, alright?
Fireball.
Fireball, yes, please. Fuck that guy.
Holy shit.
Man.
Let's roll if it works first. Oh, just
Oh,
barely.
it works. Yes. Come on, fireball.
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Oh,
Damn it!
You suck.
Why are you
Yes.
breaking my concentration, you fucking asshole?
holy shit, dude.
Hey, you
just-
made
Wait,
concentration save, no?
You made. No, you made it. You made it because like it's even it's
Hey.
another one. You made it itself.
This fire, the whole side of the embankment, this wall of fire shoots
Why did
straight
you
up
do
in the
that
air.
to him?
You're,
Ileanys,
you're
why? You could've
surrounded
just
and
heard it.
you're surrounded by fire.
And I'm just, it's just a instant, it gone.
Okay.
And then it all of a sudden subsides. You can smell Herjann. You feel you can actually smell your hair burning, and your armor is like kind of got a little bit of charred to it. You're like, everything's hot around you.
And you feel even hotter.
Wait, do you want to use karma point on that? Fuck.
Am I healing the other guy? I'm healing the other guy.
Yep. Yep.
You're giving me whiplash.
Yeah.
So that guy should have 5 less HP. This dude.
Does that also mean I should have
Jan?
more?
No.
No.
Too bad.
No.
You've just been targeting.
Jan, I have a question. Do you have what's it called? Do you have karma points? Can you use one?
What do I need it for? You just said.
It's too late at this point.
No,
We've
no.
already committed.
All right.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, cause like it was 20 do 10
It's-
more than 10 more. The DC was 11, not 10.
Ileanys, is that your end of your turn?
Fuck. Yeah,
fine.
it's too late then.
That's it for you, Ileanys?
Shit.
That's it.
Okay. And
Yeah. No
This-
more haste.
this creature
I
fire,
didn't see the damage at all. Fuck. Sorry.
I mean, the worst part
this
of
creature
about that
fires
is-
over at the giant snake with his bow.
Yeah.
Fires over again and again with his bow. All right, and here we go at the beginning of the next round. Okay, Ervan, you're up. You saw all of a sudden Herjann just bolt across, misty step across the lake. These creatures in front of you are both dead. It looks like all the action's happening on the other side of the lake at this point.
Yeah. Do that look like a way? There's no way I can get there, right?
No,
I think
and
there's
the,
a way
ri-
to
and the
get there.
river looks pretty
Actually.
deep, and it's moving pretty quickly.
Okay. Start moving like this.
Okay.
I drop my shield of weapons. I drop my shield of weapons down. Unfortunately, I think. Give me a sec, cause like I need to read. Like I think the shield needs an action to take off.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes an action to take off. So, what I will do this turn, cause like I can't move to the other side right now. I will switch my weapons to the bow
Okay.
and use my action to activate my Yes, it's a fucking shield. It's a fucking thing.
I think putting it away is
I
different
can do
from
shit
just
about
dropping it. I think you can drop
You can
it
drop it.
basically for
okay,
free.
Byram, would you allow me to
You
drop
can
the
you can
shield?
drop the shield for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even rules as written, I think.
Yeah.
So okay, so if I can, I will drop my weapons down and take my bow out and move up.
Okay. No problem.
All right. So if I can do that, I will gladly do that. Okay, here we go. And how far away is he from me?
35, 40 feet.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Now he is 30 feet. I'm gonna use Blood Curse of the Marked.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll another d6.
All right.
Taking 3 more damage. I have advantage on this first attack.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Oh boy. At least that hits. He takes 1 more damage extra. So he takes 7 damage. Holy fuck, man.
All right.
Well, wait, I rolled 1-1-1.
This arrow goes right into him. Blood splatters all across Jan's armor.
Another attack?
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that's fucked.
Well, at least you know what your
Holy
minimum
fuck.
damage looks like, and it looks 7.
That's better.
This one just flips.
my
The
God.
next one hits it right through the eye socket and just goes out the other side, and the thing just drops right next to him.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn. Oh my god, that was awful.
Okay, Fiannos.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. How deep does the river look?
It's pretty deep and moving pretty quick.
Okay. Wolfie is gonna go over here and is going to attempt to make a running jump basically across the deepest part, which is like this part over here.
Okay,
So like 15 feet.
I will have the wolf make an athletics check or a strength check.
Doesn't have athletics, so okay, Wolfie fails.
Wolf fails. Wolf lands into the water and it starts scrambling and starts slowly going downstream. Just
Okay.
keep paddling its
It's gonna try to
feet.
scramble out.
It's going to try to
this
scramble
way.
out.
Yeah, paddle out.
That's its turn for the wolf.
Yep. Okay, as for me,
It's moving pretty
don't
quickly. You guys, by the way, you know at the end of this river, well, there's a giant waterfall, so the water's starting to pick up here.
Yep.
I go here and Jan, you basically won't have your turn, right? Because
Yeah,
after this
because someone decided to be an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
act-
it was
Completely
pretty efficient.
unnecessary.
Ooh.
Look,
It
there's-
was.
You gonna use
That's
your karma?
totally
Hold on. You're gonna
unnecessary.
use a karma point there, Fiannos?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Just
Wait,
Not
wait,
having
what are you doing?
I was trying to
Yeah,
cast guiding
I
bolt.
think. Okay.
he's. By the way, if
Okay.
you cast guiding bolt here with him right there in the way.
Oh, I was gonna cast it at this guy.
Oh, okay, that guy over there. Okay.
The one
Alright,
that
just-
gets it.
It's just I have a lot of things to do. If I try to explain
Yeah.
everything, it's
No,
gonna
no.
take.
Hey,
No,
I just I didn't see it selected. That's
Buddy,
why.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, it's alright. Don't worry about it. So yeah, what does it then?
Spiritual weapon is gonna come up and smack this guy.
Oh
Oh,
Hey
god.
yo.
oh,
Hey, that's cool.
well, that just happened. It's not dead, but it's near
Oh wait.
dead.
Oh my god, that's so close to max damage. Fuck.
Right.
And
Is
that's
that
the end of that.
okay? Kai. Kai.
Yes, one sec.
Okay.
You gotta give me a second.
Okay. Mine is not. I move through these trees. I'm guessing.
Yep. You can move through the trees.
Their vision blocking that.
You see carnage across the river. There's one creature standing right here, and there's another one right over here.
Wow, that's perfect. The snake's gonna go across.
Yeah,
throw a
snake
string.
and swims across.
Which it doesn't.
Comes up out of the water. Its head comes up, just misses.
And then I think. Yeah, I'll use a thought this time. Which is. A crit,
Holy
apparently.
shit!
That guy's dead.
Oh.
Explain it. Go ahead and give us your explanation of how that thorn whip just literally destroys him.
Yeah, so these thorns come across Jan's shoulder and then pulls the white across him into the river. And the weight just that sinks, or I guess floats actually.
It's an armor. It would probably sink.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And it doesn't. And again, it's undead. It doesn't have oxygen to float anymore.
You see kind of like you see pieces of it kind of floating down and sinking into the water.
In our lungs and everywhere else, but obviously the white so no longer has air anywhere.
All right, Ileanys. Firewall again?
Another one.
I'm still standing.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. Jan, I forgot about you.
Yeah.
You missed
You maybe you forgot. All I can do on my turn is from the other side of the river. You hear a very, very tired Ileanys, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah, he can't do anything.
I
Actually,
forget.
it's Muriel's turn.
Muriel comes up to the edge of the river. She loads up her crossbow again. She aims it at the creature across the river, firing her crossbow. Goes right by it and misses. She looks down. She starts reloading again. And Ileanys, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll reload my bow.
Firewall.
When your fucking warlock deals more damage to your party than literally all the enemies combined. I swear to God.
I know, right?
Oh, come on.
Karma. Karma's coming back to bite you.
Let's use a bonus action to just whack it. With spiritual weapon.
Is it close enough?
Is it close
All right,
enough?
put
Yeah,
your.
it's
That's
25
my
feet.
spiritual weapon. Keep that in mind. You didn't put yours down.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you put yours around here, or where'd you put it? Okay, I can't see it if it's there. Okay, or whatever.
Into it, trust. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Get it, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And it's
Kill it or run.
and it's still restricted because it's still within the range of the snake. So
No, it's not restricted.
no, it's not
snake
restricted. Okay, well it's still right in the snake's if it tries to run. So I'm gonna put it right there, and I will slow down its movement.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
The creature tries to hit this snake that's coming snapping at him out of the water. Oh, I gotta get him first. There we go. He's smacking at the snake as it's coming up out of the water with its long sword, bringing it down.
You didn't target.
I know. Sorry, I thought I had a target.
That would hit. I'll deal with the HP. I'll deal with the HP.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, fuck.
All right, and it's your turn there.
Okay.
Just one of them standing there on the other side of the river.
Yeah. Whack.
Wow, that's a roll of an 8.
Yep. He has a +10.
Yep. And
God damn.
You go ahead and describe the death there of your arrow shot.
I mean, I love the arrow shot that's like do that like the center of the head and then they fall. That's the best ones.
Just drops it. Mario said, "That might have been easy, but I think it's only going to get more difficult as we get closer to Ravenloft." And she looks down at this one dead corpse and she says, "Yes, these looks like the soldiers that have been raised from the dead from centuries ago. This was Strahd's old army that fought against the Revenants."
I use a karma point because I'm doing a spell roll for Dimension Door.
Okay.
We're just using it for the lulz.
Not for, I mean, I have to get back across the river. My plan was to
I'm
actually
gonna
teleport into your face and tell you what's up. Obviously, I had to put a pin in that.
Okay.
Do you want to Misty step over here?
Perhaps that's... I mean, the DC for Dimension Door is actually lower at this point, so I'll just try that again.
You're gonna Misty step over?
Nah, Dimension Door. The same effect, really.
Okay.
But this gets me closer to Ileanys.
Okay. As you,
So I can, without... well, if anything happens, don't let me interrupt you, Pyram.
no, go ahead.
You were saying something.
No, it's not important.
Okay, as soon as I pop up in front of Ileanys, I scream in his face, "What the hell are you goddamn idiot thinking?"
Getting rid of-
I point towards my scorched armor. You realize that this is my flesh now, right?
Yes, and I healed you. We gone-
I stand between him and Ileanys, and I say, yes, but I will also say that it was very hasty of you to run forward like that.
There's
Could've
a
stayed on
brief
this side
flicker of
with-
like, yes, I know this is this is correct, but I was risking myself. I wasn't lighting anyone else on fire.
And if you didn't run over like that, he would have lit all of them on fire without catching you. Look, point being,
Okay.
if we're going to have a chance against Rod, we need to act more cohesively. Which means no overextending like that. Even without getting caught on fire, you were still alone versus like 6 of them when they were on the other side of a river and couldn't come over to us. It was much better, strategically speaking, to stay here and kill them from afar. We have plenty of spells and arrows to do that with. Yes.
And just scoffs and Fiannos, I guess you would know that he's at the point where he knows he's wrong, but he's definitely not gonna admit it, and at this point actually he's rather gonna double down and say, I was perfectly fine on the other side.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You start as you're dealing with Ileanys and this whole frustration. You hear this really loud echo in your head, Herjann. Just your words are echoing, and your head starts to hurt. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I luckily got Constitution out the ass.
It's echoing in your head so loud, your own voice, and it starts to change to another voice. Kneel before me. And all of a sudden, this light around you, and you just drop to your knees, and your hands hit the ground. Are you worthy, warrior? You hear this voice echoing in your head. No one else can hear this, but they see this light around you as you're driven right to the ground. Your hands you're in like on all fours right now, and you can't even lift your hands up to hold your head because this voice is just echoing in your head.
I look at Fiannos as I look at Jan.
I look super confused and worried.
Jan, how do you respond to this
I'm
voice
guessing
in your
I've
head?
not seen anything like that.
Well, that's kind of depending on, do I get an inkling if that is perhaps the deity that I'm related to, or is it some, I almost said warp fuckery of Barovia?
No, it's the deity.
Well, okay, well, if it's
fucking hell.
yeah, if it's the deity, while saying that,
You know who it is.
yeah, okay, well, and I scream, yes, I am worthy, and I struggle to get up because I'm not gonna get cowed because the tier that Herjann's people worship would not be impressed by someone staying on his knees and just rolling
As
over, essentially.
you stand up, as you slowly stand up, you put your shoulders back and your chest out, and your head aims to the sky, and you can hear you belt out, "Yes, yes!" And all of a sudden, the light slowly begins to fade around you, and you now realize it's all kind of materialized in your head, and you've learned the wave,
Yes. Nothing can stop me now.
Oh my god.
By the way, him standing up and him yelling that out loud?
Yeah, so you heard him
So
say.
I mean, yeah. That's how I intended
In
it
that
to
case,
be anyway.
Fiannos is less worried because, Jan seems to be okay, and this seems to be somewhat voluntary, I guess, best way to put it. So Fiannos is going to go up to his wolf, and he's going to tell the wolf to scout the road ahead of us.
Alrighty.
And try to do so stealthily.
All right. So we are going to end this session here. I'm going to show you guys where you guys are on the map right now. You guys are right. Whoop, I didn't. I was going to try to move you. There we go. Come on. There we go. You're right about over here now on the map is where you guys have traveled to. Right. So you're coming up to that waterfall. You can't hear it, but you can see the water's picking up here at this point. So we're going to next week. I am moving, and it's also Thanksgiving. I have some people coming in, so I won't be able to play in the next session. But the following session, I'll have full speed internet, my monitors, camera, everything working. So I'll be very excited about that. I also been working on a special big treat for you guys. Hopefully I've been testing it, hopefully be working. So I'm going to be sending you guys out probably late next week during Thanksgiving week, during your break, a one pager on how this is going to work. So it's like a mini game, but I need you guys to read on it. If you have any comments or criticisms, if there's anything there that doesn't make sense or any suggestions, I welcome to it. It's something brand new. I haven't done it before. But we're going to have next session. There's going to be a separate mini game. You guys want to know what it is? You want to know what the surprise is?
I mean, if
it a
I'm
puzzle?
obviously curious.
My dumb brain can't handle puzzles.
You go, okay.
But it's still fun.
We're going to have. I've designed in Foundry a mini war game battlefield. Each one of you are going to be a NPC, not yourselves, that are going to be leading one of the different armies against Ravenloft. So we're going to have...
That sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, we're going to have the Revenants. We've got the werewolves. We've got the a bunch of animals, forest animals. And we have the... what was the other one? I had a list of... Yeah, so... and I had Von Habsburg and a bunch of the guards from Vallaki. So... I've assigned each one of you guys one of the roles, and then the rules are very simple. So you guys are going to have each icon it's going to be a big hex grid. Each icon will be a representing an army of anywhere from 4 to 8 people in your army, and hit points will represent each unit in the army. So if you take 2 damage, it means 2 of your men go down. So it's very simplistic. But I got the rules. I've been testing it. So it's going to be the kind of the battle for Ravenloft. So this is going to be happening simultaneously as you guys get towards Ravenloft. So the session is going to be the battle session, which is going to be the same time frame as you guys are trying to get into Ravenloft. So you guys will be playing.
I love that idea because we don't just hand wave away the battle, which is a crucial part of the entire plan. We get to actually influence it and see it.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And you, the results of the battle will have influence on what happens at Ravenloft.
How our session goes. Yep.
So,
Pyram, I'm sorry in advance.
Why? Why are you sorry?
I've been breaking the new kill team system. Like for Warhammer, they released a new system. I've been breaking it.
Really enticing me to play with you, by the way.
What do you mean you're going to be breaking it?
I've been finding a lot of shit that they overlooked or just didn't realize how broken they were.
Well, remember
So,
this one.
I am very
So you're saying
this is going to be really simplistic. I'm trying to make it so that the turns go
Yeah.
pretty quick. You guys get some moves and some attack rolls, and think about this game as more going to be like a chess game. You're going to be moving pieces.
Yeah.
Some pieces have range, some are melee,
Yeah.
some are have magic
Point is,
attacks.
I've played a lot of strategy games, so
Right.
I am sorry if I go a bit too try hard on that.
No. I want all you guys, and after you play it, your input is greatly welcome because I'm going to turn that into a module so that you guys that there can be like a mini war game battle within Ravenloft.
Oh, that would be super cool.
So, yeah, I'm really
That is
excited
a
about
very
it.
cool
So I've got about 75% of it done. I've been testing it there. So I thought it'd be really cool that you guys could all take on a different character for that session, an NPC there. So any questions?
Go.
Looking
Looking
forward to
forward
that.
to the rules and seeing how that goes.
Yeah, it's really simple. They're going to be one-pager rules. I just wanted to move quickly without getting into hyper detail. Trying to keep it more like a chess game with some simple, different types of attacks, and each one of you guys are taking on the role of one of the leaders. So then there's some surprises in there, and I've tried to align each of you to one of the roles that I think would be appropriate. So I think it'll be pretty cool.
That's cool.
Alrighty.
Well, I just hope for your sake I don't get any ranged firepower because in my experience, me and ranged units, we can go a long way.
Well, you guys want to know? Well,
Again, I'm not
I'll
expecting
send
an
it to, I'll send it
answer.
to you. You guys will
I'm
be
not expecting
surprised.
spoilers, yeah.
Because each one will have each of you will have a different NPC that's kind of like the general, and then your troops each have a special. Each of you have two different types of troops, and each troop has a special type of attack.
Nice.
So,
Okay, well, anyway.
all
Thank you
right.
Yeah, it
for
was
the
fun.
session. That
Yeah,
was
thanks
fun.
again, everyone.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Yeah, the idea sounds cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully
When
it works out
we
well.
actually get the rules, I'm gonna pester all of you a bit. Well, not Pyram, but I'm gonna pester the rest of you a bit, just to make sure that you have
Just to quarterback the
some
shit out of
understanding.
us.
So just so you know,
understanding of
what's
strategy.
going to happen is that you guys are going to have at the beginning of it, you guys will be able to talk as the generals before you go into the battlefield. But when you get to the
perfect.
battlefield, you won't be able to talk to
Yeah,
each other,
yeah.
except for there is one person that will be able to communicate with everybody because they have a special.
The commander.
Yes, no, they're not the commander, but they're
I don't know.
one of their troops has one of them is going to be mustering the were ravens, the keeper of the feather army, so they'll be able to fly the crows around and see the battlefield and report back.
Cool.
So
Oh my god. Okay.
so I will be sending
My
those
brain's
out to
already
you.
going like.
I'll send
20
those
miles.
out to you the beginning of. I'm just making a couple little changes, so probably about Tuesday or Wednesday next week. We're not playing Thursday, but I'll have them to you before Thursday of next week. And then if you have any input or questions on the way back, shoot them back to me. And then the following Thursday, we will be playing that, and then the following week you'll be back to your regular characters, getting to the pillar of Ravenloft.
Actually, about that question, Pyram, if I see anything particularly problematic in the rules, do you want me to give that back to you so that we can potentially amend it before we have the
Yeah,
session, or
absolutely.
do
That's
you
why I'm
want
sending
me
it to you beforehand.
Okay.
Just remember that I want to keep it succinct and simple.
Simple, yes.
Right. So if you see something that's game breaker or whatever, I want to make sure that when it gets to a player's turn, they understand, the 3-4 pieces they can move, how far, and their attacks. Because it's going to be really just simple attack rolls, and then damage rolls, and it's the damage dice are just how many units fall on the other side. So So it'll be. I took some simple wargaming rules. I forget it's called Simple Fantasy Wargame, and I've really edited it down so it works well in Foundry, with the tokens and stuff.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm excited about it. I hope you guys will like it. I hope it works out. I'm sure it will. It'll be fun, and
it'll be fun regardless.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then the following episode, you guys will be in the at the finishing up this at the end of the river, getting into the pillar. So, from a time sequence, the battle will be taking the same place as the beginning of the following session.
Yeah.
I want to do the battle first to see how it may affect the other
So
session.
that you can prepare.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For the changes for the other session. Yep,
Alrighty. Well, thanks very much. I'm sorry to cut this session short. I still have a lot of
We're
work.
only an hour short, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Good. So,
And we still get a lot done.
yeah,
Okay.
you did. Alrighty,
See you
folks.
guys next week then.
Yes, sir.
See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, by the way, Oleg,
Yeah.
I only vaguely
right back.
recall there was something job related that you were, I guess, nervous about a while ago.
Well, folks, I hope you liked that session that we just had of, I don't know why it's stuck over here. Shouldn't be stuck on this map. Oh, yeah, I guess we're back here. I hope you're enjoying that session of that we had of Legends of Barovia. I will be having a very special session, not next Thursday. We're not having a game next Thursday, but the following Thursday, which I am creating a mini war game. They're going to be the battle for Ravenloft. So I've been working on that, and stay tuned for that. If it works out really well, I'll be turning that into a module for Curse of Strahd, so I'm really excited about it. If you have any questions, shoot them over to me. I'm sorry, I only have one screen, so I wasn't able to jump back and forth over to the live stream. But if you do have any questions, shoot them over to me on our Discord channel. I'll be happy to answer them. And until next time, and enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have a great holiday. If you enjoy Thanksgiving, don't. Oh, by the way, if you guys are listening, Drive-Thru RPG is having a sale starting on Black Friday all the way through Cyber Monday. So make sure to stop by over Drive-Thru RPG, check out what's out there. Anyway, until next time, all your rolls be critically successful. This is